Who the fuck watches it?
Anime trap house. Shimmin' it about to put the mask out. Anime trap house. JoJo shit, we stand out. Anime trap shit. Hoes on tap in the bag. Piss. Anime trap.
Saw, dude. Wait, no. Konichi the fuck what? No, hold on. You ever just think about the worst part about pooping alone is sometimes you're in the trenches of it fighting for your life, hoping that you won't go out like Elvis in the middle of your guts emptying out till your insides probably look like overcooked penne noodles? Is that sometimes you feel trauma about what you just experienced? You ran in there in an emergency. You walked out there alone without anyone knowing what you have been through. What I'm saying is that when a dog wants you to be there for them, on some level, I truly get it. Especially after having watched season 2 of Shield Hero. Luckily, I have my friends here with me. Wait, hold on. This is Harris.
I feel
this
bad.
isn't mine. This is
I
mine.
don't feel good.
Oh, I got it. What's good? It's your boy Kyle Ramsey here once again to teach you about the important things in life, like kissing your buddy's butt cheeks after a good night of hanging out with him. You know, the good wholesome things, like when you get an extra large bucket to soak your feet in and watch all the dumb, stupid little cummies float around trying to find an egg. But guess what, buddies? It's just toes. It's just toes in there, dude. You're just in a bucket with some toes and because we missed each other's mouths. It's okay, buddy. I'm sure your replacements might get swallowed up next time like a whale eating plankton, because that's what the trap house is about. Hope. Hope that we will have better aim tomorrow.
Fuck, dude.
That got me,
That
dude.
that was so much.
That was amazing.
I don't feel good about.
I like Harris's.
Yeah,
like
I don't-
ours
I
were
don't feel
easy,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Harris would just be like, "Yo, you ever wonder why feet are on the bottom of your legs?" You're like, what?
Whatever. Okay, what I heard is that everyone's got one fucking trick. All right.
Yeah.
But your boy comes in with some heaviness. But then when he was doing it, I was like, maybe this isn't me because this is some shit Kyle would say, you know?
Yeah.
And then he said, "What's good?" And then did the same thing over again. You know, but like way better. Like that's me. I'm just Kyle Light. Like that's it.
You know what the funny thing is we've had this exact same intro like 4 fucking times now. I'm pretty sure I've used the, "Oh, hey, you guys ever wonder why your feet's on the bottom of your leg?" I think I've said that verbatim like twice now. We're not funny. We just repeat the same shit we always say.
No. Time out.
stuff.
Okay, it's called a callback, and it's good.
Yeah.
comedy
It's better the
technique.
more you do it.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Repetition
No,
is
it's
the
not.
funniest thing.
Repetition is hilarious. Repetition is hilarious. Repetition is hilarious. Repetition is hilarious.
Join with me are my 3 lovely good friends who will sit there and listen to me talk as long as I want, as long as it's still technically the intro. We have Cody off the rim Chambers, Harris the bank shot off my forehead con. Then we have baby boy Justin Oops I got in your eye Flory. How are you guys doing?
That ain't an oops.
What am I bank shotting off of the forehead into the mouth?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What am I?
You know what I wish? You
You
know
got
what I
rim
wish?
shot in
I
your
wish.
lips?
I wish my dick sounded like it was spitting when it came. That way it could be
Yeah.
like in the westerns in the saloon with the spit can. Like,
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that a lot.
You know how big your like dick lips would have to be to like make that
Yeah.
sound?
I think if you just like held the tip like you're kinking a hose and you just kind of let it go, it'd just be like poof, like
How do you
shoot
think
does.
like a
people would?
gun.
Wait, hold on. Y'all never have done that before?
No.
Oh, dude, I've done that so many
Seems like
times.
it would hurt.
This is what happens. You're fucking, right? It's when I was younger, obviously, but you're fucking and you're like, "Oh no, I went one stroke too much. I'm gonna come." But I didn't want to come all over her stuff and her because we had to go and her parents were home. So I'd pull it out, I'd grab it, and I'd plug the hole of it while I was coming, and it was awful. Awful, dude. Worst comes ever. And then I'd run to the bathroom and I'd move my thumb and it would all shotgun blast. I swear to God, I heard the porcelain crack.
That is Two things. First of all, I respect you looking down and committing to the
Yeah.
bit. That's number one.
I learned from the best.
That's very Harris energy on that one. I respect it. Number two,
Yeah.
no, I like myself, and when it's happening, like this train cannot be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go on the wall if I have to.
Okay. If I came all over everything or her and her parents walked in, then what? Now there's
You should have came in your mouth. Shoulda
Okay,
came in your mouth.
so number one, right? You go in your underwear, okay? Because if you're concerned about her parents walking in, you have your underwear in a location that is near you, okay? And then you just sit in that bitch, and then guess what? Then you just rub it later, and your dick gets nice and soft because the sperm is like a good lotion.
No,
for you.
dude, it's gonna get so cold, and I don't like being wet and slimy, dude.
Yeah, and then it's nice and cool, dude. And then you get like
dude.
a little ventilation going, and then like. Dude, this is
It
just
worked,
this
bro.
just comes one on one, dude.
Worked.
Or there's
And
like
now I
the
have life
panic
experience.
ask. Like just say, hey, can you take one for the team? And then just ask her to just eat it.
That
And
too.
if not, then plan B. You pinch it.
It wasn't like I was just
I would
going.
never. I would never pinch. I don't think I would have enough forethought that I'm about to bust that I would pinch.
I would
because
come
feel
into
like
my
it would
own
hurt.
mouth before I pinched.
I would absolutely come in my own mouth before I
Insane.
pinched.
Insane,
Easy,
be honest.
dude.
easy nut
I'll
come.
be honest, I've pinched plenty
Insane.
of times.
Easy.
Pinch, bro.
Okay, that's not fair
thumb it,
because from
release
the
it.
distance from your balls to
I
your
knew
dick,
that's what
Kyle,
was-
you could literally pinch and you still have like 10
Yeah.
minutes to get to a bathroom
You
before it gets to
basically
the
have
tip.
a rail gun, Kyle.
Yeah, like
I
that
was
shit
saying-
takes forever to power up. Don't give me that shit that you could just
I was
pinch.
staying quiet the whole time because I knew if I said
Some
that.
of us got
That's where I was going.
We got like 2 inches of room to play with. All right, it's
Yeah.
like it comes out before the trigger's even been pulled. All right,
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I preek a lot, so
I do pre-leak quite a bit.
Yeah.
preek
Yeah.
a leak. I can't. That
Yeah.
I want no part
You know
of
that
that.
person with a lot of drool around their
Yeah.
lips, that's your dick all the
That's
time.
my dick.
Yeah, that's just pre.
That would be
that's
my
just
dick.
pre-
Or just
a lot
even better than a
of
person, a dog looking at food.
Yep. I'm like Pavlov, like Pavlov's dog. Like I just like it's just instantly going.
I want to look at a dog just being like hungry, being like, dude, you mouth preeking, dude.
Like if dogs could talk, they're like, dude, I'm so hungry, I'm preeking right now, and they're just like,
No, because dogs do, dude. You ever see a slimy, like drooly dick? It's disgusting. I hate
Yeah, I love
boy
it.
dogs. Oh God.
Yep.
yeah.
We'll just do housekeeping first. Catch the show live every Thursday at 5 p.m. ish. Very ish. Jeez, ish.
This is my fault.
Over at twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere. Just type in Anime Trap House. If you like the stuff we say and want to help push us to the next level, come support us over at patreon.com/Anime Trap House. Just like our Patreon producers, Purdue, Darth Blaze, Diesel Tech, Girls with a Pikachu Tattoo, Girl, not girls, just one singular girl with a Pikachu tattoo, Moose Man, Aquino, and also our degenerate royalty. Are you ready? El Yas! Just me?
Yes, Daddy.
Did you like question whether or not Purdue was a Patreon? You're like, Purdue?
Yeah. Purdue.
It felt weird
Still?
not saying like the whole like Nick Kristoff.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it's just Purdue.
That's your name?
I guess. If you have questions for us or just want to say how awful we are, then email us at ath@animetraphouse.com. And lastly, if you would like to be part of our community and bullshit around with a bunch of like-minded degenerates, then come and hang out with us on our Discord server or Facebook group. Links will be in the show notes. We haven't got an email in a while, as far as I know. I mean, Cody never really checks it, but
I do. I don't have to check it because I
Check
get
it.
updates on my fucking phone, dude. I'll check it right now. Here we go. Just to make sure my phone didn't notify me. It's fine. I'll check it. Whatever.
I just want some more hate mail or love mail, but mostly hate mail. Like,
Yeah,
just,
I want people to fucking tell us they hate
I
us.
like.
I want
like
great
both.
mail. That's what I want.
I want chainmail. What's
The
up?
best mail is the mail that's putting down one person
Yeah.
in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck you, dude. Like,
Right. They're like,
what I do?
They're like, it's like literally that scene from like, oh, I forget what movie that is. He's like, fuck you, you're cool.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Is that Clerks?
That was
That
close.
was waiting.
Okay.
What was it?
That was
Oh, no.
waiting.
Wait.
No,
was
waiting
Waiting,
is
yeah.
the one where he's talking shit about everybody, and then he just goes, especially you.
Wait, no,
Fuck
that
you.
was the Dave Chappelle movie.
Fat Half Baked.
Half Baked.
Oh.
That's what it's from.
Yep.
Did they do it in a different movie?
I'm sure.
It was a Hispanic dude.
Yeah, I think it was
It
Half
was
Baked.
waiting,
I think you're right.
wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was
No,
Half
it
Baked.
was. Fuck
I always
you.
like
I'm
to
just gonna
imagine
type it.
being like a old vampire like that, where you're just references and you have no idea where they're from. Like that's it. Like,
Yeah. You've built
like-
up 1,000 years of memes in your brain, and you just don't even know.
and the thing is, like, there unless you're talking to another vampire, nobody
it is
fucking
happening.
knows. It's all gone. They have no idea. You're like, fuck you. You're cool. They're like, why are you saying that?
Why?
Shut up, give me your blood.
Like you're just a hipster vampire. Like that was before you were cool.
It is really fucking cool back then. Trust me. We all thought it was hilarious. Today we are here for episodes 8 to 13 of The Rising of Shield Hero 2, the show with exactly one season.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts, Harris.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. These group of episodes, okay, I gotta give you the whole backstory. So like first season.
Oh my-
right?
Okay.
You ever just think about
I
first
will-
season?
I will.
Y'all ever
you
just
know,
like, when I was a young lad, I was
grabbed-
born on a
I-
day that was hot.
I
Okay?
grabbed the first season and I cuddled it and I held it, right? And then the first half of this season stabbed me in the fucking back, right? And was like, fuck you. The second part of the season was like, remember when you cuddled me?
Let's
Just
go
remember.
back to that. Maybe.
Let's go back to that. These group of episodes get a dope. I liked it. It was the first season all over again, but I liked it. I thought I don't know how much more we need the whole Raftalia and Naofumi's relationship to continue, like to be the focal
Yeah.
point of the whole show. But definitely watching him get angrier because she disappeared was like, yeah, man. And then the whole Philo thing and just watching him get mad is good,
Yeah.
But it was also like you're just doing the first season again very slightly
worse.
differently.
They did the whole ending of the first season in the last episode of the
Yeah.
second season. That was the last dude. No.
That's why it's still getting
Fuck
choked.
you, Harris.
So it's still dope because I like it, like I dig it, and I'm always a sucker for I'm mad, but I'm okay. And I'm gonna be a sucker for it, and it just hit that.
Well, I hope you're a sucker for it because it's the one fucking card that they've played.
Yeah, and if the third season comes out and does it again, I'm gonna give it a rope. But like for this one, it's
No, you're
still
not.
okay enough. It's still okay enough and like new enough. Okay, if we waited like a year and then did this season, right? I would have given this like a dopest dope because I'm like, man, this reminds me of the first season. Because we just watched the first season, I'm like, it's all right.
Nope.
Like I could be convinced to bring it down to a choke, but I still enjoyed it. I still teared up at a couple moments. It's fine. It's a dope.
Justin?
I had a great time. Easy dope for me.
Easy to
Oh, easy dope. Easy dope. I'm going to pretend that episode 13 didn't exist because it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I'll say that that is tarnishing it hard for
You
me.
just
Yeah,
don't even.
like,
That's just
yeah,
the filler
it's-
shit.
Right. Like, that's literally them being like, I mean, we have these extra scenes. Might as well not
Mm-hmm.
waste them. Let's just fucking chuck them in an episode. I think it should have been like an OVA or something. I don't think
Yeah.
it should have been grouped with season 2, but like, I don't care all that much. I'm literally pretending it does not exist. So, the last 5 episodes of season 2 I had fun. It was great. Not on the level that season 1 was, but yeah. Compared to the first fucking 7 episodes, this is
Yeah.
Infinitely times better.
Yeah.
Like not even a question. But yeah, easy dope.
Cody?
This is a choke. Everything that happened in the first season that we all fucking hated and just was baffled that happened, it just continued, right? Not saying that these episodes are worse than the first 7. Harris and Justin are right. These were infinitely better. But it's just the same story arc of the shitty first part of the season. Just because you give me some people getting cut in half, that doesn't make this whole plot line absolute dog shit. And just randomly thrown in. It just felt like they're just, yeah, we're going to have a bad guy, okay? How are we going to get to the bad guy? Doesn't fucking matter. Big turtle, bad guy turtle,
Yeah.
Good hero uses turtle, bad guy dies. And then for the season 2, bad guy got turtle, good guy uses turtle, kill him again. $1 million.
Okay.
Give me money.
But there was at least world building in these group of episodes of like. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because
with the
there was
other
the other
world?
heroes. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they built the other universe up.
Okay, so in respect to the first world, in some aspects, they built it more than the first world.
Yeah.
Like you actually, okay, so in the other world, there's what's regarded as star weapons, which are the other world's vassal weapons. We got nothing of that in the first world. At least in the other world, it got fleshed out. You know why?
They got more weapons. That's it. Like,
Okay. Yep.
They
didn't
gave
build it
more
up at all.
lore
No, that's
on
fine.
like
Yeah.
how those weapons get used, how they get like how people get assigned with those things.
Yeah.
It was more
Instead of the
interesting.
first world, they literally said, yeah, these things exist. We're not
Yeah.
going to touch on it whatsoever.
It's fine.
Rather, in the
world building-
second world, where they explained what this second set of weapons are,
Yeah.
and they even gave an example of how a vassal weapon user becomes a vassal weapon user.
Yeah. And Kizuna like did the whole why are you guys going over there and starting shit with them? Fucking we're the good guys. We're all trying to do the same thing. I thought that was really cool. That's world building, you know?
Yeah. Like, nobody knows
I mean,
why the waves
for
are
me,
happening. And
It doesn't even matter because the first 7 episodes that set up all this shit were so bad that I just didn't give a fuck about any of these characters. I didn't give a fuck about this universe. Like, it's just, it's all
I ain't in
bunched
that
together. Huh?
I like this world. Like, as soon as
Yeah.
they got into this world, I was into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there's enough difference in it to where it's like the first world, but there's enough difference to where I was interested in what was going on.
Yeah, it's cool.
And-
but it
and
doesn't
you gotta understand
make me forgive the fact how, like, all the shit that led up to this arc. The story arc as a whole was shit. The new world was pretty cool. All the weapons was cool. Raftalia getting a sword was, it was okay. I don't know, dude. I just don't care anymore. I don't even want to see season 3. This shit was so fucking boring. I had this shit on a second monitor, and when the dubbed episodes ended and I had to actually watch the episodes, I was physically depressed sitting here watching. And then, because it was the last 2 episodes, I had to fully sit and watch episode 13, where they're like,
Yeah.
y'all like kid tits and kid pussy? Because that's what we're going to put on the screen. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, dude? The show literally had a full ending on episode 12, and you're going to put this other episode in. Halfway through the episode, I started skipping through and then shut it off because it's so fucking stupid. The show sucks cock. I'm actually going to change my rating to a rope because of episode 13. Fuck this stupid, shitty piece of garbage show. Fuck who made it, and fuck everybody. Okay?
Hair's been waiting so long.
I like the weeb shit. I like the
Yeah,
Japanese
it
setting.
would have been cool.
It was cool.
I'm giving it a choke. Not a rope, not a dope. It is in a way better than the first 7 episodes, but it's also more boring. You guys say
More
world building?
boring? All right.
I don't think you remember the first 7 episodes.
I'm just
my
not
friend.
even gonna. I can't.
You understand that, like,
I
in
don't
the first
agree with Kyle
7
at all.
episodes,
Yikes,
there was
dude.
literally like a turtle that just walked around that did nothing for
Dude,
like 3
there was-
episodes. You understand? You understand?
Literally nothing happened. Like as far as
understand?
action, plot, character development, literally nothing happened
You
in
understand
those
that
7
we
episodes.
we got through 7 episodes in an hour and a half, and no one felt like anything was missed. You understand?
Me just waiting
Boy.
until you guys are done so I can continue.
Go ahead.
You understand?
Go ahead.
Because everything about the New World to me was like the most bland stale chicken I've ever tasted. Like it was honestly, it was the laziest shit. You guys there was explaining of the vassal weapons, right? But they even kind of basically look at the camera and like, it's just Japan. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, because
They
Japan
dropped-
has spirit people that just walk around that can't heal normally. Like,
telling me they
that's
don't?
and then like they like exchange items to get experience instead of like
You're
working
telling me
together.
they don't?
That's just Japan, right? That's just Japan. There's like people that are like half
You're
animal, but
telling
not
me they
half,
don't?
You know? Yeah, that's just Japan. That's just Japan. There's like fucking swords and stones. That's just Japan. That's cool.
I went so hard on steering on the skid on that. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
You talk about. There's people that are just making waves. Like literally making waves out of like experiments and shit like that. There's people
Yeah.
bringing people back to life. There's Chimera. That's Japan. That's
There's
just
a
Japan.
character
dude. That's
called
Japan.
Wave. Like, grow up.
The set. No, that is not the setting.
You
though.
motherfucker.
You can't tell me Kyo was the setting.
You motherfucker.
That's just Japan.
That's just Japan. That's just Japan, baby.
Well, we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
He got angrier.
What was that?
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
This did not deserve that kind of plot, Kyle.
That was good.
It was a plot. I don't
was
know.
good.
That's
He was
what
feeling
in my
himself.
soul.
Okay, there's no reason for anything in the plot to ever make sense to the actual plot. We try to
Right.
attribute meaning to it. You know?
I'm surprised, Kyle, you weren't as upset as me about them just this
Oh, I
show
remember-
being exactly the same as the first fucking
Oh.
season.
I remember what I was gonna say is that like the thing that we really loved was just so lazy in this season. Like first season, we really fucking loved just how they really kept incorporating like cool new video game shit, and it just felt cool. In the first 7 episodes, we had them clipping through a wall. That was dope. Last 6 episodes, I don't know.
They were exchanging items for experience.
Fast travel.
Fast travel.
Yeah, they had fast travel in that, but it didn't feel like. It felt like lazy because fast travel. Come on, dude. That's not. Dude, the whole plot once they started fast traveling everywhere just went to dog shit in terms of like how things work.
They did that in the first season.
I know. I don't like
My
fast
brother
travel.
in Christ, there was literally an episode where they're like, I'm leaving the kingdom. And then the next episode, he comes back.
Wait, so you're saying you don't use fast travel in video games?
You walking around? You play Skyrim?
I walk
How long it
up
take you to
that
beat
mountain
Skyrim?
every time in Skyrim. Okay,
You run
Yeah,
up that hill
before you have
all the
the-
time?
Fast travel
up
points.
that hill.
Just run up
gonna
that
get-
hill.
We're going to get copy strict. Don't do it.
Copy strip.
We're getting strict, dude. They're getting
Stroke us, man.
They're gonna copy stroke us.
Happening.
They're going to copy stroke this.
Fucking idiot. Copy stroke this dick, bro.
Episode 8. A Parting in the Snow. Everyone escapes from the labyrinth. Kazuki is just sort of not surprised there's a wave in 10 days. She just absolutely is like, she's like, oh, there's waves. Now Fumi is out of range for Philo's stats. He's on the East Coast servers. She's on the West.
Nice. But there's no video game stuff. Cool.
Okay, I put that in there
He
first
put
off.
that
Fuck
there.
That's literally what it was. That's literally what
No,
happened.
it's not.
They literally said that in the show. You took that verbatim from the motherfucking show.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, They decide. Ooh.
Tilted him already.
They decided to go to sequel, which is a week away, but it's actually not a week away because they are going to go to an hourglass that allows them to teleport. Except the hourglass is inside the city, then prisoners, so easy peasy, just sneak in. I hate the way the show makes me feel like it's wasting my time with this dialogue. It's like, we're gonna go here, like that's really far away. Where is it? Like, well, it's 7 days away, but we'll go to here. That's 3 days away. They're like, that's still 3 days away. Hey, isn't that place that was bad? Yeah, that place was bad. Okay. Ah, dude.
Yeah.
World building is hard, and they did so much last season. So the world has cities that are just like real world, and they are in Japan. There's cool fantasy races like elves,
Yeah.
called grass for some reason.
Okay. they're called grass people. Grass. I was like, ooh.
Huh? There's jewels called
people?
jewels.
There's
Jewel people?
And
Thank God there was no
spirit
like
people.
sand village because that would have been a lot.
I would have.
And there's
I would have had
and
to make
there's
some phone calls.
spirit people called spirits.
Yeah.
Okay, generic names aside. All right. In the first world, how many species were there? How many different kinds of people were there?
Oh, buddy.
2? I think. Probably
Adding
Human
probably
and not
two,
so
right?
human.
Probably 2, right?
does not make.
Probably 2, right?
Like-
1.5 technically.
Like
honestly.
literally just pointing at them on like essentially in the background and be like that doesn't make them feel real. Like
But then they said that glass was a spirit, and that's dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just ignoring shit. Like they literally explained that glass was a spirit person. That's why his fucking
and they also
It's
explain
eater
that
shield.
Therese
It's
is a
just
jewel.
really indicative of
They
how
also
systemic
explain that-
racism has worked its way into American society, where you can just overlook characteristics of another race just because it doesn't
Yeah.
fit your narrative. All
And
right?
also they said Teresa's a jewel, and like it adds some explanation, but because they don't really like do anything with it to me, that I'm just like, it's cool.
yeah, they're not real people because they just exist. Go ahead. That's fine.
we don't know anything about him. I mean, honestly, the humans suck too because we don't really
Yeah, I
know
forgot
anything
how
about
much
them.
it
like,
sucks.
It's fine. Like, who fucking
I forget
cares
how
about
much it sucks
humans,
just disagreeing with
You're
you guys
being on the
all
wrong
time.
side of history.
I
That's it.
know. Like,
You know?
it's fine, dude. Enjoy your life.
Also, spirits don't have levels, but kind of operate like breaths do in Warbreaker.
Wow.
Hold on, things are clicking in Cody's head.
I'm assuming that's a Sanderson reference. Hmm?
Yeah, it's a Sanderson reference.
Of course, you
It's fucking. It was a sick one, dude.
It was a good fucking reference, dude.
Dude,
You said breaths, and I'm like, Show
They
still
get some
sucks.
food. The money is the same as Japanese money because world building. Raftalia is hungry. Now Fumi asks if this SP recovering potion exists.
Okay.
In the world.
The money's the same as the Japanese. You're gonna come at that. It's literally just bronze, silver, and gold in the other world. No words.
Yeah. So
it's just League of
basically-
Legends money there.
Okay. So
Why does it matter? You guys are talking about the dumbest shit. I
Yeah.
don't
He
give
did
a
it.
fuck
Okay.
what money they use. I don't
He
give
talked
a
about
fuck.
guess
He's
what,
the
Kyle?
host. He
This
brought
is
it up.
this is a JRPG. This world is a
It's
JRPG.
fucking- I
Guess what the
don't
other
give a
world is?
shit. He
did
It's
it.
just
No.
a regular.
He brought it up.
I
He brought it
don't
up. No,
give
feel
a
like-
shit.
no, he
I
brought
feel
it
like
up.
the podcast people listening right now really need to appreciate that I'm just grinning like a madman.
No, it's bullshit. He's gonna bring this stuff up. He can't keep getting away
I'll
with it.
refute every single one.
I
dude.
will
I'll
refute
refute
every
Bring
single
it up
one.
because
dude.
you guys are talking so much about the 5 episodes of world building we get when we've already had 25 plus of the other place. I don't
Why-
need another one.
Why do
I
we-
got a new
why do we
bitch,
watch
okay?
any-
I got
why
a
do
new
we-
bitch, new world,
Yeah.
okay?
Why even watch new anime that have world building, Cody? I've already seen anime that have world building. Why do I care about another one? It's just another
I'm
world. Who
just
cares
saying,
about it?
it does.
You piece
This
of
world
shit.
doesn't
You're
fucking matter. They're
It
already
matters
out of
to
it.
me,
By the end,
dude.
they're
It
out.
matters to
It doesn't
me,
matter.
dude.
There
Who
are cool
cares?
characters that are still in this world. They're still at war with this world. Potentially, are going to work together
dude,
to solve the
if-
waves.
I hope season
I'm
3
sick of
comes
them.
out and the waves fucking kills every single person in that universe. It just eats it up like the everything bagel in that movie, dude. Fuck
So
it.
you watch
I
it.
don't
So you
care.
watch it.
I hope that there's waves that start in this world, and then now Fumi comes and just looks around and goes, "So it's just America? You just doing America shit?"
That's fine. I'd be
that's
like,
world
sure,
building.
dude.
This is just
I don't
Fallout,
fucking
huh?
care
You just
where
Fallout?
you're at.
You're just Fallout? That's all you are?
God. It doesn't matter.
Oh man.
Who cares
you're a
about
piece
the
of
money
shit, dude.
system? Why do they even have to say it? Who fucking cares?
Why did Kyle have to say it? He thought it was important.
Yeah.
They said it in the show. He's fucking
Okay.
reporting like he's supposed to.
No,
You guys are looking it off like,
he's
oh,
skewing
it's
the
like
narrative.
money.
He's skewing the fucking
it's like
narrative,
fucking
man.
Japanese money, dude. That's crazy. It's
like-
gold, silver, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
like-
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like 3 paragraphs.
Then tell him.
I love it.
Then tell him. Tell him no one cares. Tell him, Kyle,
I'm telling
don't
you,
say anything
he
about
was
the world
gonna
building.
read right past
Okay.
it, bro.
So
and both
okay,
of y'all.
so
No,
you're
he
saying
stopped
money.
to make a
You're
joke
saying
about
money
it.
never matters in anything.
Money never matters. That's what
In
you're saying?
any kind of world building, okay? Because
No
guess
money?
what? I know for a fact your boy Sanderson talks about money quite a fucking bit, okay?
Yeah.
Quite a
I'm
fucking
saying
bit.
in the context of what is happening in this story's plot, the relevancy of what kind of money they use doesn't fucking matter.
It does.
I mean, nothing
'Cause it
matters at
doesn't.
that point. Nothing matters.
I don't give a shit.
they
You're a piece
so
of garbage, dude.
Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Shut up.
3 people care.
We're
Three
gonna have to
people
put like
care.
a
Three people
sound
care.
No, they
warning.
don't.
75% of people here care.
Yeah,
We're
extrapolated
gonna put it-
to the rest of
Sure.
the United States,
I don't care anymore,
75%.
dude. You're right. You're right.
You never cared. You never don't act like you just stopped caring. You never cared. You just wanted to be fucking. You just want to be fucking boop. I'm different because I don't
Yeah.
care about
You're
money.
fucking
I'm so
season
cool.
one now
You're
for me,
full
dude.
of
I
shit.
only,
You're full of garbage.
I had to bring it up because you literally wouldn't stop talking about it, and I just don't know what to do.
And then
Yeah,
what you
guess
do?
what?
You brought it up, so we kept talking about it. That's what you did. You elongated
Okay.
the conversation, so that's what you did. How do you feel now?
I was trying to stop it, and you two
No.
won't let it stop.
You knew it wasn't gonna stop. You knew it wasn't gonna stop. Why would you do it?
No, I had to
You saw-
try. I had
you
to
saw-
try.
You saw two people fighting, and instead of stepping in the middle and being like, "Hey guys, everything's fine," you started throwing hands too. So
Dude,
guess what you got?
I'm
You got
swinging.
hands.
I'm putting arms out, and I'm windmilling in a fucking circle.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then guess what happens? You get fucking drop kicked and go, "Why drop kicked, man? No one cares about drop kicks. We were fucking fighting with fans, you know."
Yep.
Idiot. Dumb.
That's because
You don't
somebody
fucking
there's a
understand,
butt
dude.
plug around, and I'm trying to sit on it.
Yes.
Oh man. I am like 3 paragraphs in.
Yeah.
Our friendship is not gonna last the script.
No, we're not making it through this one, boys.
Dude, we're already done, bro. I'm rewriting my will ASAP.
No.
I'm taking back all the cum I swallowed yesterday from you.
Yeah, no, you're not, because I'm gonna drink it back and spit it back into your face.
Good.
Give me that shit. Give me it back.
Right in his face.
Good.
Nafume asks if a SP recovering potion exists in the world because he saw glass power up with it once. Kazuna says this kind of thing would literally break the economy. It's literally muscle in a bottle. Also, Raftalia is hungry. They wear some masks and sell SP bottles. The spirit people fucking lose a shit about it. They build up hype. Then the next day they do an auction and Raftalia breaks them all so they can bid on the remaining bottle. The art of the deal, dude.
Smart.
There's a big crowd by the Dragon Hourglass. Some genius scientist thinks he can use it to teleport like the Cardinal weapons do. They're worried it's Kyo, but it's actually someone named Kazuki. Dude walks out, and the entire crowd is amazed just looking at him. I hope one day I get to get the kind of crowd reaction he gets just walking out. Like, dude, they blew a load.
He's a big
at
deal.
the sight of him.
Yeah. He definitely looks like an edgy character that I would probably blow
Yeah.
my load.
I mean, he
over.
has a katana. Like, grow up.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Later, everyone plays in the snow. Naofumi has a wholesome moment enjoying Raftalia being carefree. I liked it. It was cute.
Oh no. But we already did that, Kyle. Like, it's just like America. That just happens in America.
We
People
have already
kids.
done it. We've already done it 1,000
It's
times.
done.
God,
Why'd you
I-
bring
We're
it up?
gonna do it
Harris. Why'd
1,000 times
Why'd you
more.
bring it up, Kyle? Why'd you bring it up?
I'm living in Harris's head right now. Holy shit. A real winter storm hits the city and they decide now's the time to sneak into the castle. Now Fumi tries to say about how they're all weak right now. Maybe it's not a good idea, but Raftalia says she's his sword, so it doesn't matter. Also, she's hungry again. This happens a lot.
People get hungry.
Later, they
I
sneak
don't know.
into the... Later, they sneak into the castle, except Nani, there's a stone wall behind the door. It's a trap. Raftalia pulls a dagger, and a little lolly just sort of knifes up a gang of armed men. Mm-hmm. She goes hard.
Yeah.
This kind of turns into some sort of Inception scene where they're just running around through a castle, opening gates to stone walls, trying to find the hourglass. Also, is the hourglass on wheels? Like, how do they move it? Like, I don't...
Fast travel.
Inception.
Fast travel.
Fast travel
It's
to
a
fast
dream.
travel point.
They arrive, and Kazuki reveals that he's a buddy of Akio and that this was a trap. They exchange some words and threats, but Kazuki Spider-Man's around everyone to teleport around the party. That's really, like, they just say words and then...
There's this scene where one of them's like running past. I think it's the green-haired chick. She like runs past two people and just like pushes their face out of the way. And I was like, yeah, that was tough. You stupid idiots. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's... The crowd just starts glowing gold and smiling in triumph. Easy peasy. Then Raftalia stops getting showered with the golden juice. She's not going to teleport with them.
Mm-hmm. This was heartbreaking. Come on. Come on.
I just don't know how the fuck Kyo can do this shit. He could just teleport people to prisons randomly and keep Raftalia out of a teleport. Why wouldn't he just
as
take
heartbreaking
everyone out
as
of
it was,
Why anything?
like,
I hate it. Like,
yeah, this was kind of like it just felt like it was just a plot point just for the sake
give
of
me a
like
why.
we have
Look,
to have this happen just
know.
to pull some
Give me
heartstrings.
literally any why. Because
But that's
like,
the thing
it
is,
was
like,
heartbreaking.
it was too emotional for me to think logically about it. You know, I was like, oh no, they're gonna separate.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about why it was happening. Just mad. You know. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I was really sad for it, but also I was left being like, what the fuck is happening?
It was pretty lazy.
it's fine.
Raftalia goes to defend them so that way they can go. She says she will be his sword again. Just in case he forgets. End episode.
Yeah, you took it, but it was Inception out of Samurai Warriors.
Yeah. Samurai Warriors for sure.
Yeah, they're just running around, just fucking knocking people down in a castle, and then just kept opening doors like it was a fucking dream.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's insane.
Episode 9, Humming Fairy. Naofumi demands to go back. Kazuna says that it's suicide. Naofumi doesn't give a fuck about that. She agrees. She's like, yeah, when you put it like that, yeah, absolutely, let's go. They try, but it's sealed on the other side. Naofumi bleeds out his mouth about it. Did anyone catch that?
He just gritted his teeth so hard he started bleeding.
But they didn't like do an animation for it, so it's just like one moment he's got no blood on his face, and then she's like, "It's sealed," and you look back, and he's just blood on his face, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, I want like the Baki treatment where I see inside of his mouth and see him like bite his cheeks.
Yeah.
And it just squirt with blood.
In the 1600s, this technique was developed by fighters to make it seem like a hit landed harder than it was supposed to. And they grit their teeth really hard and bleed. That's what I was looking for.
I like that. The other country is happy to see Kazuna. She demands to see Ethnobalt. We found out that Philo was found by a slaver. There's some lore about humming fairies in this world. The guy used some form of spell tag to transform her into one since she can't turn into Philolio in this world. It's kind of really inconsistent what's compatible with this world and what isn't between this shit, because like the regular world can have the jewel people, the spirit people, everything in that one can go in that one, but in this one they're like, well, we don't have Philolio, so there's no, like, it almost makes sense, like video game things, in terms of like being like there's no compatibility between these things.
All right, Kyle.
But
so one of these things is animals, and one of these things is human beings. Now, are like humanoid beings.
You're
I
gonna tell me
understand.
Philolio's not
I
a-
understand that different races are different for you.
you're gonna tell me Philolio
Like they're
isn't
less
it?
than, they're not
No.
actually human-like.
Oh, I hate this spin you
Humans,
have. I hate this
humanoids
spin
are
you have so much.
humanoids, okay? Like, yeah, they don't have fucking Philolios in this world, and you're like, oh, they got Philolios, but they got fucking
What
jewel
I'm
people.
saying-
Like,
what I'm
all right,
saying-
just take it easy right there, all right?
I'm
Just
saying
slow
these
down.
fucking jewels don't get changed when they go to the regular world. They don't get turned into some other type of person.
Yeah, these dirty
They go
fucking
from-
rocks just come into our fucking world.
Yeah, dude, all these
they just
fucking
come
grass
in.
people.
These fucking grass people come. These fucking smudged glass people coming up in
Yeah.
this bitch. You know.
They just
Dude,
come in
fucking
with a-
oh, look at the
he's
smudge.
dirty.
These fucking Caspers come into our fucking town.
I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, we gotta stop because we're about to. Something's gonna get said by accident. Harris said these fucking smudge people, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know what race I am right now to be offended, but somebody should be offended. You fucking smudge, dude. God, that's so good. These fucking grass. They let grass people walk around in town. Ew.
Well, okay, because it's like mudblood, right? Like it's the same thing. If you're like a glass person, that's like a half breed, right? Like you're
Yeah.
smudged.
Oh yeah, you like a little smudgy. It's not a glass person. Glass is just the name of the person.
Glass is the name of her. Yeah.
Fucked it up.
He's like, I don't know, dude. He was trying so hard to come up with something. He's like,
I look. Not all of them are fucking home runs. Okay, sometimes
Yeah.
it's a bunt that you get out on first. It happens.
Yeah.
bunt me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, right. I see where I am. Everyone wants to know how Kazuna escaped the infinite labyrinth. She introduces the gang and says they are heroes from another world. As soon as everyone finds out, they instantly mean mug them. Like they stink out, dude.
Yeah.
They assume that Naofumi is actually here to destroy the world. And all right,
Instant
here's-
flashbacks.
Here's my thing that makes me upset. And Harris gonna be like, this is Kyle's just seeing like a different story that's not happening, right? But wouldn't the story have been great if it mirrored season 1? Like if it was about Naofumi trying to help a world that tried to destroy his and nobody believes him because they all think he's gonna destroy the world? That would have been the dopest second season ever.
Yeah. That would have been pretty good. I feel like, but I do like how it like triggered his PTSD, right? He
Yeah.
was like, oh fuck, man, this shit's happening again.
Yeah. He just fucking left. He's like, all right, well,
And he's like,
all right,
that's
bye.
it. Yeah.
I'm triggered.
I
This
love
is
that
not a
he
safe
has one
space. I'm
move.
leaving.
I love that he has one move. He doesn't argue. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I know what's happening here. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try and
Yeah.
convince you. This is
I'm not
so
even going to
much.
try and get any more party members. Like, I've been down that road.
He just
honestly-
he looks like Kizno. He's like, stay the fuck away from me. All right,
Yeah.
we're fucking done here.
All right. I'm like 5 sentences away from being accused from rape. I'm not fucking.
Yeah.
They find Ethanol and he's a cleric on a Star Wars Senate podium.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you motherfucker.
He's gonna start talking about intergalactic. I don't know. I can't. I gotta check with you.
It's fine. You're doing it, you know, but it's fine.
He's gonna start talking about intergalactic trade embargoes. Also, he's a giant rabbit thing. He gives back Kazuna her Shikigami Chris. Glass and her made it, which is it's kind of fucking weird that he made like a little fuck muppet out of your friend's DNA to
They're
find
so
them
fucking
whenever
cute,
you
though.
want.
Okay.
Also, why is Glass's Shikigami a penguin thing?
Because she's cold.
Because she's cold. Penguins hang out on ice. Ice is basically glass.
Good enough for me.
Got it.
Good enough for me.
What was this? I feel
was
like
what?
The fuck muppet thing?
like making Shikigami out of people, but not them.
Again, it's like it's weird. It feels like they wanted to add something just because they knew that they
Yeah.
had done nothing.
I didn't understand.
And then they just like made this weird thing that like
Made little
now just
Pokemon.
like Yeah.
It was good for the one scene where he's like, I don't see Raftalia's stats anymore. And then they stare at the little thing and they're like, would this thing die if she was dead? Like,
Yeah.
That was it. That was,
Yeah.
I was out until that scene happened. I'm like, I'm back in. That's funny.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
That's it. But yeah, you did that all. It was a long walk for a short distance.
Ba-da-da-ba. Anyways, they need to make a Shikigami to find Raftalia. Luckily, Naofumi has some of her hair, and they make a little like simulacrum of her. It's like a raccoon with bangs. I'm sure the Trap House community is not going to say anything degenerate about this during the course of podcasts.
Go ahead.
Not one thing.
Not one.
Also, why didn't he make a philo one either? They didn't even consider making one. He wasn't even like, damn, I don't have any philo feathers or hair. There was nothing.
And he definitely has her feather because, like, he took one when she became the queen.
That
was
pretty
weird.
It's a pretty big, dude.
Yeah.
It's a choke. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I don't understand, man.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Also, the giant rabbit's the boat wielder, a magic sky boat that rides time and space to teleport wherever the fuck he wants. The Senate podium is the boat, though, and I don't think that counts as a boat when he's just standing on it. It's a raft at best.
That boat looked dope as fuck.
I didn't understand.
Both the Shikigami point at the same spot, and they realize, like, they have a little world. I didn't write that. There's a little globe on the boat to show where you're teleporting, and the Shikigami just point at like, that's where my rest of my DNA is.
Imagine you like jerk off into like a fucking napkin in a hotel one day, and then you leave, and then someone comes up and takes that, and they're like, "Where is your host?" And it's like right there.
little napkin. Dude, my Snorlax could fucking point me out.
Oh, fuck.
They instant transmission to whatever the fuck they pointed at. We get a super fun scene afterwards that I've really enjoyed of a guy whipping a child telling her to sing in front of a crowd.
Yep. Super good. Super
Loved
fun.
it.
Definitely my favorite thing. Definitely did not have assassin from another aristocrat world.
Yeah,
vibes,
dude. I love how the show sometimes triggers that specific thing.
I mean, except the difference is she wouldn't have had clothes on in Assassin.
Right.
Naofumi and others are looking for an inn at the new country when Naofumi realizes something. He starts to run. Philo is in his range. He can see her stats. He finds the crowd and show. Honestly, there's some conflicting stuff considering his best friend in the previous world was a slaver. Like, slavery is suddenly bad. Like, you got your daughter, girlfriend, pet raccoon from them. Hypocrites.
Maybe it's different here.
Hypocrites. Naofumi is ready to unleash his angry snake, but green-haired girl decides to play it smart and break in at night.
I was mad. I was mad at this. I wanted
an angry snake?
I wanted him to just fucking start chanting and everyone be like, what the fuck is going on?
And then he just burst into blood and everybody's like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm just mad.
I've never seen this before, and I'm terrified.
I'm so mad how easily he was calmed down.
Yeah.
You know? Like, fucking go off, King.
Okay. And I don't like Risha.
No.
As like the fact that she's able to calm him down, like
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating.
Despicable.
Yeah.
I would have been him in the 12th episode, been like, who the fuck you think you are?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't shit to me. That is essentially my child.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
That's my child pet Pokemon, okay?
Yeah, that's my child pet Pokemon. You don't understand what we have. I beat up her mom, or got beat up by her mom while she fought her, okay? You don't understand this relationship.
Yeah, it's complicated, okay? They break in and Naofumi, for some reason, recognizes Philo as a bird. He looks at all the other monsters and says, yep, that's Philo. I feel like none of my friends would recognize me if I was a bird.
Dude,
That's where you're wrong.
you're so fucking wrong. First of all, if you were a bird, you'd be a dodo bird. You'd be the dodo bird.
I'd have the beard. Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, you'd be a bearded dodo bird. Easy
Bearded
pickup.
dodo bird. Can birds have like do dodos have on the side of the head or in front?
I think they have it on like the side of the head.
Yeah. Yeah. How would you know if a dodo bird's wonkai? How would you know?
You'd know.
You know. You'd be like, I don't think that bird's looking at me.
Or that bird is definitely looking at me in a way that bird should not be able to look at me.
It'd be easy to tell if it was Kyle as a bird because we just look at its dick and it would just be
That
like,
too.
it wouldn't be able to fly because it'd be so heavy.
Just way down.
Yeah.
It'd be an anchor.
And it would be like the goat from like Thor, right? Where it's just screaming all the time.
Oh my god, I loved him so much. It was
Good.
God.
Just so you guys know, there's a bird named the Harris Hawk. So that's what's
I knew that, and I just never connected that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude. There's a bird named after me, so say less.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, it was a heartwarming seeing like Philo as a bird cry when she's being rescued. Like this scene got me fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucking cute.
This fucking. They have to sever some talismans and they break her out, but the mean bad slaver shows up. So now Fumi uses a shield they literally never has talked about or used before or after.
Budget cuts.
Yeah.
It's like a shield that gives the penance stare from Ghost Rider.
Yes, sir.
Now he's the little angel girl being whipped in front of a crowd.
Fire. Did not understand. Was happy with the outcome.
No, they'll just use any shield now to do anything they want. It
That's
doesn't.
fine.
Exactly.
Let it,
It
happen.
was-
The
Let it
whole
happen.
show just
That's
doesn't
like the-
fucking matter.
That's the thing. It's like a big departure from like season 1 felt like progression fantasy where you're like watching him get new shields and then using them and like getting better. And this was like a big departure moment where it's like you didn't even like shadow this. Like
It's-
you
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
do-
hoping most of it is attributed to the production hell that season 2 had to go through. I'm hoping that that's the
Yeah.
case.
I mean, if season 3 was as good as season 1, then like whatever, I'll look past it. But right now, I'm just sad.
I already held this to like a much lower standard after the first 7. Right?
Yeah.
So
Like
it
I
was
would, I would be
whatever.
fine. Like if season 3 was as good, because at the end of the day, season 2 is just a filler season.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so if it's the worst out of them, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of the episode is mostly Philo refusing to let go of Naofumi and making me feel bad. I don't want to see my little anime lollies have PTSD. This isn't
Yeah.
fun.
It was really sad.
I didn't like that.
No, and he was just like holding her. I was like, man,
It was a lot.
They find a bulletin board and there's some news about a mean slaver getting robbed. Also, this doesn't make sense. Tell me if this makes sense for you guys. There's another paper saying that the katana weapon was found but escaped at the same time that Naofumi watches Raphtalia stats disappear.
I don't know.
Uh,
I still don't get why her stats. Oh, because she went in the prison thing. Right.
no,
why.
that's not when. The stats disappear when she got the katana.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. So there's a note saying that it disappeared, but the same time that he's reading it, the stats are disappearing. So either someone fucking like shot a cannon with that note, like saying like disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The thing that is happening is what he's.
Yeah. They actually they explained it in one of the mid cuts. So like all the newspapers in this world, there's a central newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when you write on that one, it automatically updates. It's
Dude,
like the
that's
internet.
dope. Yeah,
but,
it's like
you
the
know,
internet.
in
That sounds great.
JRPGs. Yep.
They're actually web pages, you know?
Yep.
Also, when her stats disappear from his screen, it could have been the most literal off-screening off-screen there was ever off-screen.
That would have been insane.
Yeah. There's like, she's dead. That's
yeah.
it.
That's it. She's off the screen. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was when, but maybe it was when she put on like the outfit for the Katana Hero, right? Because then she was like actually the Katana Hero at that point. I don't know.
I don't.
I don't think that's it.
That's a stretch.
We saw the tattoo. We saw the tattoo come off her chest
Yep.
when she got the katana.
Yeah.
Episode 10, Katana Hero.
Hold on.
Oh, an episode.
It's a Final Fantasy X-2 out of Batman Forever.
All right, you got to explain both those ones.
All right, so Final Fantasy X-2, because the airship thing is literally like the airship that they have, you know?
Okay.
And then when you go to Brother, he's like, where do you now? You know? But like, that's how he says it. And then Batman Forever because there's a circus.
Okay, I'll accept. One of these days, I'm going to reject it and be like, no.
That's fine. You can reject all you want. It still happens.
Episode 10, Katana Hero. People talk about never going anywhere in life, but Raphtalia literally became an enslaved child again. You know, nobody can say that. You didn't become an adult, then fail so hard, you weren't an adult anymore.
That's fair. I mean,
Raphtalia...
that'd be pretty legit, though.
I know, right?
It's like, you're like 40, right? Yeah. And you're like, you know, like still low level McDonald's burger flipper, but you had big dreams, right?
Yeah.
And you're like totally fine with your life, but like you're really upset. And then someone just comes and like says, yeah, we're just going to start over with you, you know? And it just takes you back to school and you're a kid again.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope, no lie.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I'd feel
but
kind
imagine...
of insulted.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we're going to need you to redo about 30, you know, like 20 years
30
of your
years.
life. You ain't been doing too good.
This ain't working out for you.
I'm just saying, imagine you're living your life and then you fuck up so bad, you're back in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And you're like, I gotta learn my fucking words again.
Like, I already know my words. I'm about to be the smartest 3rd grader in this bitch, dude.
All I did was I just put the chicken in the freezer on accident. I don't know what to tell you. Raphtalia gets taken to the same prison cell Lark, Glass, and Threes are in. The more magic you use, the more it gets taken away. Also, it drains you just sitting there. Also, they're hella confused how she is a literal child. Yeah, we've been confused about that for a couple seasons.
Right. It's good to know Cody's alive.
Yeah. Honestly, like Kyle explaining the plot is like the first time I'm hearing about most of this shit.
This motherfucker didn't even watch the show saying this.
No,
bro,
I 100% watched it.
motherfucker.
I was just so zoned out that dude, I don't know how you guys say this was a dope. This was so fucking boring. Oh.
I had a good time.
I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. Like the first 7 episodes are a mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was definitely better than the first 7, but it's still not. It was not fun.
I don't. Sometimes a mess can hold your attention a little bit more than something where you're just like, none of this makes sense. I don't know. I'm just bored.
I can kind of understand that because I wrote for the first 7 and like the first time through I was like, this is okay. And then I watched through again. I was like, nothing happened. What the fuck?
Yeah. We get a really dumb dialogue where they are friends and Raphtalia is like, we're not friends, but can we be friends? Anyways, they agree to be friends because they want to beat Kyo and return the turtle power back to the not teenage mutant ninja waifu.
Okay.
Except they got trapped in this prison like they got trapped in the infinite labyrinth. There's a dumb logic fail of Glass being shocked that they escaped the inescapable temporal prison that is the infinite labyrinth. But also, she said she should have checked the labyrinth for her friend, Kizuna. Mm-hmm. I know it's dumb. And I know you guys are agreeing it's dumb right now. But I can't stress just how dumb it is.
Could you,
Like they could have literally said like, "Oh, I should have checked that country that was holding her."
Yeah,
in the
country would have been
labyrinth.
dope. But like
Yeah.
just saying like the prison, like there's nothing you can do.
I should have just went in there. You know,
Yeah,
just poke my head in.
I should just went in that black hole just to check.
just
I
take
don't
a
know.
peek.
I should have just walked up to it and been like, she in there? Huh? You got her in there?
She didn't even like say like, oh, she's been missing. I don't know. Glass ain't doing so hot because she's playing on hard mode and losing levels the longer she sits in the prison of exhaustion. Anyways, Raphtalia uses illusion magic to trick a guard in the cell and touching his wood so that way glass can explode everywhere. Mm-hmm. This allows them to escape the prison.
That was a
Three
good
cells.
one, dude. I like that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. 3 sells her boob gems so that way they can buy disguises and food. Raphtalia eats so much she has to sell more boob gems. You can see the mental calculations going on in Lark's mind as he tries to reconfigure his perception of how much boob she actually has.
Yeah.
You know, he's been sitting there thinking way too long about what she looks like naked, and he's just like, wait, hold on. My math's been wrong?
She's
I
holding
thought
a
you
lot
had a
on
10 gem capacity. You've sold 35 gems. How tight is
Hold
that
on.
shirt?
Right.
The gang grinds on Raftalia until she is no longer a child. Tell me I'm wrong.
What?
Look,
The gang grinds on Raftalia until she is no longer a child. Tell me I'm wrong.
look, you just say things.
Did
in a
I
way.
s-
You say things.
Did I say
He
it
says things
in a way
that's
that
right.
was incorrect?
That's what he says. He says things in a way that's right.
You are technically correct with the words that you have used, but being technically correct doesn't mean that you are actually correct.
I gave myself the most intense Charlie horse. Right now.
You got that excited? That I said you're technically correct.
Yeah, I fucking got my whole calf just
Even a-
seized up
You
like.
just-
Even a technicality from Harris, dude.
Dude, full body.
Full body just came, not even from the dick, just like my calf came because I felt so good. Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy now.
Cool.
The city is buzzed because they're about to pick the next vassal weapon owner, the katana. The bad guy, Kazuki, tries to draw it. He gets a definition of critical failure, 1 roll. You ever fail so hard at drawing katana that you accidentally give it to a child across the street?
Yeah.
Raftalia is now a vassal weapon wielder, which is what broke her slave crest. Kazuki tries to pull a Trump and claim it was a stolen election, something about katana voter fraud. I don't know. Get the My Pillow guy on it.
This was a lot. It's really just indicative of the U.S. political climate.
He
right now,
refuses
you
to
know?
accept it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
Raftalia
one,
runs-
Kyle. That was a good. Ooh. Whew. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, the machines are broke. I don't know. The stone isn't. It's compromised.
It'd be
This is my
better if,
birthright. I
like,
have a
It's a
katana
left-wing
already.
conspiracy stone.
it'd be better if Raftalia started pulling it out and he's like, what the fuck? And then he moved it a little bit, right? He's like, oh, it's cheating. And then he moves it. He's like, never mind, everything's good. And then it stops. He's like, oh, what the fuck? No, she's cheating again?
Katana voting fraud.
Katana
Is-
voting fraud.
It's a phrase I don't think has ever been uttered in the
Yeah.
world before.
Don't you
I say
also
a lot of
love,
those.
right, how they're like, Philo can't come into this universe because dumb shit, stupid shit. And then they're like, but this dude, this character from the other universe can wield these super secret special things in our universe.
Yeah, I was a little fucked up about her becoming the katana hero. No,
Yeah,
no
Yeah.
cap.
it's fucking
like it's
dog
cool.
shit.
I'm into it, you know? Like I like it a lot for her as a character. But it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I was super mixed on it.
She should now be permanently a part of this world. Like she should
Yeah,
not
when
be
they
able
started
to
going
live-
back, I was very confused. Yeah.
It does not make sense.
Yeah,
in
because now, like, they're just out of weapon. Like,
Yeah.
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 the world, I'd be so pissed.
Unless like when a wave happens in the other world, like it brings
Then
her
she's just
back.
like, oh, hold on, bye.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Oh, if that happens in season 3,
Dirt.
I'm in.
That'd be so good.
Raftalia runs away and ages like 10 years. People chase her. Raftalia unwittingly runs to a shrine and the priest takes her clothes off, as priests tend to do.
Right. Oh.
The shrine is super loyal to the katana wielder and helps her out.
This was a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're like, you know, now that she's an adult again after just being little, we should show her whole naked body for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle, you are on one right now, man. Jesus Christ. This is good. That's good shit, dude.
The new outfit powers up Raftalia. She legit just says, I feel better now, thanks. And then one-hitter quitters Kazuki.
Dude.
She even does the, I may not be able to control myself if you don't stop.
Okay, dude, this is so fucking. This is so fucking dope.
The powder snow slash, and
Yeah.
then she goes like this, and
I hate it. I hate it because like okay, she just knows all this shit right now. But
Yeah.
again, It was so fucking cool. Like,
Dude.
It was cool.
It was
This
cool.
was the coolest
I
part.
also really love him being like, oh no, and then he's like, wait, hold on, I'm fine. Like,
Yeah,
and
I'm
that-
okay.
And then he just
I'm
falls
fine.
in half. Yeah.
dude.
No, the first slash.
The first slash. The
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the first slash where the
I know this is
warning
the first
slash.
time you're hearing this because you didn't actually watch the episode.
Oh, this is the
but
one part I seen. This was like, I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, I like this.
Good.
And
Glad
then
you
the
saw something.
second it was over, I'm like, okay, it's back to being a fucking garbage piece of shit.
We never even really got that kind of scene in Rurouni Kenshin where like he does that slash and he's like, I'm not gonna kill you, and then like someone's like, oh no, oh hold on, I'm okay.
I'm
okay.
It just made me come. That's all. That's why it's white everywhere. I'm okay.
Why do you have that ability? He's like, I do it to myself
Dad?
all the time.
You just come so hard, your like knees buckle, and you're like, and just fall down.
Dude, honestly, a weapon that just makes people come like on touch would probably be better than most weapons.
Yeah, man. You imagine? And then
Imagine.
like you do like one that like actually makes someone's heart explode. It's like 1,000 orgasms of death or something. And
Yeah.
they just like stab
Yeah,
you a bunch of
dude.
times.
Sounds
And then you just,
Imagine
like,
you, and you're just sitting there, and you're like, no! And then you just die.
Let me just close the podcast for a second and just talk about this idea. Imagine a perfectly serious, 100% like no joke. It's a very like imagine Berserk, right?
Yeah.
But instead of a giant sword, he just has like a magic wand, like the toy, not a wand. That he just like bops on people's heads, and then all the demons just like their eyes fucking bulge out and they do fucking Ahegel faces, and that's the entire story. That's the entire story.
I'm down.
Just him like one hitting nutting people, and it's like super serious still.
Yeah.
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 I want that. I want that so bad.
Right.
It'd be better than this.
And
for
then
sure.
the big bad guy
Yeah.
is a eunuch.
Yeah.
So he can't come.
He can't
But-
come. Oh, yeah,
But
dude.
and then the reveal is that he like the anus,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how he faced him. He's like,
He has
all
to,
your life you thought you couldn't come, but guess what? And then it like goes into crazy animation, and he just puts a finger in his asshole and then
Yeah.
pushes his cum
Yeah.
button.
and then
Dude.
and then he goes, everybody has a butt.
And that's
I'm
the
like
end of
in
the
like
entire
even
series.
That's the end of
That's
the
a
whole
whole
fucking
series,
series.
dude.
I'm getting like the
Everyone has a
Evangelion music
butt.
playing in my head as he does.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
That is dope.
That's oh my god, it needs to be made. All right, back to this.
It's good, man.
Except she went easy on him, and he doesn't realize it. Also, Kazuki has some talisman tigers in his control. They legit are tigers with talismans on their face, and I kind of love it for no reason. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. It's the most simple design ever.
Yeah.
Literally just a talisman on a face, and I'm like, this looks cool.
I'm in.
She cuts them in half the worst way though, and that's how you know the show isn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she cut them, I was like, who even cuts tigers in half that way?
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. What would you do? What are you doing?
You go face to
know,
tail
this isn't
every
fair.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mouth to tail.
This isn't fair.
fair.
Kazuki doesn't know when to quit, so Raftalia does another one-hitter quitter and says, if you move, you die. Dude.
This was the best
That
part of
was-
the whole show.
Dude, she literally
Dude.
slices him in half and is like, if you're gonna fall apart if you move. And then his people come up and start to heal him because they're like, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
we have to keep him alive.
I fucking love that.
Whatever, dude.
Dude, that was so dope.
It's so cool.
That was so dope.
And he's talking the whole fucking time, like, you bitch, you motherfucking took my weapon, sliced me in half, you mother. I swear to
With
God.
my
if I
old
move-
weapon. Raftalia walks away, then gets tired again for no fucking reason. Probably because of the saxophone playing.
Yeah.
A fucking tiger, part of a gang, shows up. It's got talismans wrapped around its head and a chain.
Yeah. He's like, you came to the wrong fucking block, bitch.
You fucked up the boys. Now you're gonna get the man.
This Tiger Talisman faced Territory Ho, and he started throwing up gang symbols. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
And it just holds up a paw and puts out one claw at a time.
Say word, bitch.
Oh, yeah. That one got him. That was it?
That
Kyle,
one
you have
broke
such a
Kyle.
unique brain, dude.
Yeah, you do.
It's just so vivid in my head, and I can't. Dude, what I wish more than anything is like not a superpower or anything. I just want technology that can like make just show things that's in my head. That's all. So that way I could just be like, look how stupid this is.
Yeah.
You could just use words.
I know. I have to use so many words. I just want something that just does it for me.
Like, like a machine that can, like, make a visual representation of a dream, but of a thought. I get it.
Yeah. Kazuki doesn't know when to quit. Nope.
Yep.
Rob, nope.
Yep. Go ahead.
Raptalia is like, well, I tried.
Guess I'll die.
And now and guess I'll die about it. And now Fumi and the gang show up, and out of literally nowhere, and they save the day.
Yep. They
Just like that,
show up.
everyone is back together. Woo! Stockholm Syndrome wins the day, and Raptalia may not be a slave, but she can be a willing slave.
I like how, like,
End episode.
that is the... Dude, I fucking hate this show.
Go ahead.
I just hate it. Like, it's just... That's such a stupid fucking plot point. For him, like, oh, so you're not my slave anymore, so you're gonna run away? Dude, every single episode she said, I will be your sword. We've had to fucking hear it every single episode. And we're gonna say some dumb shit like that. You fucking idiot, dude.
I'm
God,
with you, Cody. Like, there's
it's
only
so dumb.
two
Look,
more
man.
episodes that are good, and both these episodes that are good have been.
Listen.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so
Trauma
stupid.
and PTSD is a hell of a fucking drug, all right? I don't know what to tell you.
Doesn't matter. I fucking can't stand it. This season legit
Harris-
made me not like the first season anymore. That's how dumb
Harris,
it was.
I need you to fill this end episode long enough for me to pee.
Okay. So, like, all right. So there's a lot to go over in this end of episode, right? Like, I could go like Legend of Zelda, pulling
Right,
out the
right.
katana, like the Master Sword, right? Like,
Okay.
that's a good one. That one feels real nice, all right? Then there's also Demon Slayer because there was a temple where they fought fucking tigers.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
obviously happened in Demon Slayer in the first, like, season,
Oh, you know what you could go with? You could call this the Assassin Aristocrat show because it's dog shit, right?
Yes.
And they're both dog shit.
I could also do Assassin Aristocrat because this is not as bad as that, but it could come back
doesn't
around
even
to being that. Like that's also a good one that I could go with,
Yep.
but I'm choosing
Yeah.
not to.
So
So what I'm
which ones
ultimately
are you
going
choosing
with
then? Right now?
is The Legend of Zelda out of Demon Slayer.
Got you. Nice.
Thanks, Harris.
You're welcome.
He fucking did it, Kyle. Like, it was easy too. He fucking did it easy, bro.
Yeah. Cody helped out.
You know, sometimes like I like whenever I have to get up in the middle of podcasts, I'm like, man, I could never be a professional. But then I remember that these dudes have breaks every like 7 minutes. Like they're on TV and they just have commercial breaks.
Yeah. Well, even like a lot of like professional podcasts that are actually like produced and like edited, like
Yeah.
they'll have
They have
breaks like
ad
halfway
breaks.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
So we just kind of like raw dog it one take.
We just raw dog like
Fucking
3
easy,
hours every time.
Yeah,
Like,
I
well, like,
hate myself.
we're-
I'll hold in a piss for 6 hours. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. I mean,
Blow
like,
my
as
bladder.
long as, like, 3 of us don't go at the same time, and even if it is 3 of us, as long as it's you 3, I got it. Don't even trip.
As long as it's not me
Yeah.
because I'm the
Yeah.
fucking best, easy.
Because I kind of, like, like, I just kind of put y'all on my back, and I'm carrying it,
Say,
Yup.
don't trust me to monologue. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm,
Kyle's dangerous. that brain is not on rails,
yeah. Episode 11, Kazuna. The gang catches up. Raftalia meets her replacement. Kyo finds Kazuki being healed back together. Kyo provokes him so bad, calling him useless, that he takes a big step forward and literally fucks himself in half.
Yeah. This was the best part of this whole season. Him taking a step and his body falling in half. Again, barely paying attention to the show because it's awful. It shocked me back into reality, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, dude."
Dude, if I was his people, I'd be so fucking mad. I've been healing you for 20 minutes. We were almost done. We needed one more minute.
We told you,
and you motherfucker,
so many times.
And then they
Don't
just
move!
kept simping for him.
Yeah,
Every dude.
Yeah.
unreal.
This
that's what
almost
I'm
makes it.
looking for.
This almost makes up everything. I said it. This had big Cody energy.
Yeah, yeah, easy.
This was it. This was the one thing
I
I was
love
like,
seeing something
all right.
and being like, "This is what my friend likes."
Yeah, you know it. You know,
Dude
me.
would literally kill himself. He's so mad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to right now. I wish I could move. I wish I could move and get cut in half. I'd fucking moving, dude.
imagine. There's like, it's. I always think about like when Saw, right? If you do this, you're gonna die, or you do this to get out, and the guy's like, just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And-
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're going to die. You're like, that's cool.
I understand.
Yeah, it's like no.
I get
like,
the rules, dude. Like you gave
look,
me two fucking options. I'm not stupid.
I'm not fucking stupid.
suicidal.
I understand what you're telling me. Okay, I've
Yeah.
made my decision.
That's just a lot, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here.
My will to live is not that high. You have miscalculated, my friend. You could have just came up to me.
Pick the wrong person.
You could have saved all this for somebody else. You could have just walked up and handed me a knife and been like, kill yourself. I'm like, all right.
Say less.
Oh,
Say
Got
less.
it. Easy. Dead as fuck. Dead. Don't care.
what
Lick this.
You're like, you give the knife. He's like, what do you think I've been like pretending all this time every Thanksgiving, just fucking carving that shit up? Like, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know me suck.
Everyone's
you know
always
really
like,
shitty,
why are you
though?
holding a turkey to your chest when you do it? You're like, I'm just trying to get the
I'm
angle.
just- I wanna- oh. What if you stabbed yourself through the chin? Right? But the
Yeah.
knife wasn't
Yeah.
long enough, so you just like stabbed through your jaw? Like you
Yeah,
tangled yourself?
you do a hot fuzz.
Yeah. I'd be so sad. Finally get the courage to do it, and then you just go to the roof of your mouth. You're like, well, guess I'll
Yep.
go to the hospital about it.
Guess I got a lot of soup coming out.
That's like that. That's like that one urban legend, right? Of the person that like tries to hang himself and then like the rope breaks and they fall and like break like two bones in their body. And then they're like, damn, dude, that sucked being hung. I don't want to die like that.
You always hear about people who survive leaping. The moment they leap, they realize they don't want to die.
That's like that
That's
poem
like-
from BoJack Horseman.
I don't know. I've only watched like 6 episodes,
If you,
8 episodes.
I'll send it to you after. You don't. It's not necessary for you. Like it's not a spoiler
Okay.
in the show, but I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Anyways, the boat vassal shows up and Kyo is suddenly too busy for this, but his green-haired lady is like, I'm a simp for you. I got this. Like, he's there. He showed up there specifically for it, and then he's like, I'm too busy, though. I don't know.
He just came to talk
Kazuna and
shit.
Glass are overjoyed. He really did. Kazuna and Glass are overjoyed to be reunited. Kazuna asks why they went to the other world, and surprisingly is mad at them and says that makes you the bad guys. Like, love how the show just skips over the why. Love that.
Yeah.
Love it because it's legit given as like a backhand reveal. Like
Yeah.
this is a big fucking thing.
This was when I liked this character more than the green-haired lady because she had a very real reaction to this. Like no one
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah.
I've been traveling with Naofumi for like days. You didn't say not one time. Like by the way, the people that like you're cool with try to like kill me.
Yeah.
Now Fumi's like, I just
I just didn't want you to be
I've had a
mad.
lot.
It didn't come up.
I've had a lot of bullshit happen.
So
I
I just kind of didn't really care. And then she's like, "You fucking idiots! Like, stop! What? This isn't. We're heroes. We're the good guys. Okay.
Yeah.
They're like she Suicide Squad them. You know.
Yeah.
What is this?
Anyways, so the reason they were
Some
going to
kind of
destroy Naofumi's world is because they
Suicide
thought
Squad?
they thought that it might they thought that it might save the world from ever having waves.
That shit had me fucked up. I was so mad.
Not even destroy a world, but just waves.
Yep.
They had nothing. They just had a working theory.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I thought there would be more.
Dude, that makes like their entire motive in the first season pointless. Like
This is some Salem witch trial shit.
it just ruins the.
Yeah, it is egregiously bad.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
just-
terrible.
They're like, I don't know, man. We just kind of thought that would help.
They're like, so what'd you guys try?
and-
What else did you try? They're like, not honestly, not a lot.
They didn't even have waves.
Yeah,
She
right.
didn't even know what a wave was, and now there are waves.
I understand the anxiety a little bit of that, to be like, they summoned us to fight waves. We have not had one. What the fuck is a wave? But there's this other world that's been having waves. Maybe if we go kill them, we don't have to do anything. But like, still don't.
How did they even get over to the other world? Didn't they go through the waves?
Lot of good questions.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. There's a dope anime protagonist moment with Kazuna where Naofumi tries a reality check saying that they still might have to be enemies. Kazuna is like, even if there is no other way, I would literally keep fighting and try to find another way until the end with you. Naofumi is moved. Is she the main character? Wait, the episode is called Kazuna.
Yeah.
11 episodes in the second season, we met the real main character of the show.
Yeah.
And it's Kazuna.
Yeah.
She is by the book the protagonist.
Yeah. Easy protagonist.
Easy protagonist. I love her.
Yeah.
She's a great character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Someone was gonna sit at work just hearing, yeah.
I always think
10
about that.
minutes.
Like, I want to know what goes through people's heads when they sit at a place where normal people are hanging out. Like, I know what goes through my head because I make this shit. I say this shit. But I want to know what other people, like, what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Go ahead, send us emails
Yeah.
about what you're thinking when you listen to the episodes. Go ahead.
Send us emails.
please.
Or like
Go ahead.
live reacts, you know?
Like,
Yeah.
it's not like we're asking for postage. You don't have to fucking lick anything, and like, it doesn't cost you to fucking.
I mean, you're
I
gonna
mean,
want to
if,
lick something.
if you
but-
want to lick something,
Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely
pull
lick something.
up. Pull up.
Pull up.
All the way.
What? Pull up everything.
They head to their world's weapon shop, and it's a little bit weird for them to be doing this because this world just feels less video gamey. Also, literally, how was the blacksmith able to hold the katana? The whole thing. They even established beforehand that you can't take the weapons away.
Not with those.
And
Not with the vassal weapons, right?
No, they said
they're
it.
the same types of weapons.
No, they
right?
said it in the prison because Raftalia was like, "Oh, they left you with your weapons," and he's like, "You can't take it away from us."
Yeah. They said that in the prison.
Yeah.
So like, blacksmith's just holding it, and you're like, okay, I guess.
Blacksmith's
And it's just to make a sheath. I just skip over all the sheath shit. Like the progression fantasy in this is like way weaker. It's just, and then a big explosion happens for no reason. There's literally no explanation for an explosion. And there's just an explosion. I don't know what she did to make an explosion. She's holding a sword and she doesn't use magic. Yomogi Amaral shows up and says she's going to kill them for Kyo. This gal mid-challenge speech. Mid doing it, she's counting with her eyes. Realizes she's staring down a lot of people with a lot of vassal weapons. She's like, I'm gonna kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man.
Like, pick a better time. And also, immediately she tries to change the rules. Like, wait, this isn't fair.
Right.
This isn't fair.
Like you're really gonna fight me with all those people? Really?
Fucking,
Really?
Like, set the terms of engagement before you throw the first fucking punch. You know.
Yeah, this dude goes. She goes into the middle of a packed city where she knows all of these heroes just went to.
That's low brain energy right there, man.
She was like, this isn't fair. Okay, 1v1. I'm
Yeah.
gonna murder you all.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That's heavy. That is heavy League of Legends energy.
Why are you
yeah,
so
team?
many friends?
Team goes face checks Baron while they're doing it. Gets melted instantly. Goes team. Team
Doesn't even put a ward down, just flashes over the fucking wall.
just
into
flashes
the pit.
over the wall.
Doesn't
Not
give a
even
shit.
trying to steal it. Not even trying to
Nice.
steal it. Doesn't know they're doing it. Just
wanted
has
to
a
check.
feeling.
Just wanted to check.
Just a gut.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not
And
here.
then dies, and the team blows them up, you know, and then the opposing team sends a bunch of question marks, and then they go 1v1 me.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what she was doing.
And then types in all chat, wow, you need everyone to
Yeah.
beat me.
Yeah.
You guys didn't melt me in 0.2 seconds. You guys are kind of garbage. Took you 0.5, idiots. Focus better.
Yomogi has a genius idea. If she kills all the bad guys, then she won't have to fight them again. That's literally her idea. That's
pretty fucking smart. I don't know.
I mean, it works out. Like,
pretty
if you just
genius.
beat them all, then you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, it frustrates me sometimes watching anime, you know, because I'm like,
Yeah.
is this really how people think, or are they just dumbing it down because the target audience is like 13-year-olds? And then I'm like, are 13-year-olds this fucking
dumb?
stupid?
Yeah, it's rough.
I think it's more like we don't have to do too much because it's targeted towards 13-year-olds. Like, yeah, they're probably not that dumb, but they also probably don't care.
Yeah.
There's something dumb about her sword changing in battle. It's got an eye on it, so it's like the Soul Calibur weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The sword was made by Kyo, which explains why it tries to tentacle assault its wielder.
Yep.
Yep. Kizuna likes the main character that she is, saves the villain with her fishing rod before the weapon explodes. Yomogi literally wants to die of embarrassment. She sits there and says, "Just kill me, dude."
Yeah.
It's over. I fucked it. It's fine. Just let
I
it
ucked
happen.
it so hard. I lost the weapon.
You disarmed me, and
it even broke. I don't even.
I rushed you 1 on 10, and you're gonna leave me alive without my weapon? Just end it for me. Come on.
Dude. There's something. Anyways, Kyo's goal is to stop the waves also, according to her. Kizuna is such a main character, she's willing to hear him out if he might also be working towards the same cause. Now, Fumi wants revenge so bad, he has to take a walk around town instead of chat. He's like, dude, I swear to fucking God, if we're working with this guy at all, I don't fucking care.
I'm not gonna be there, okay? I'm fucking done with him because he killed this random turtle bitch that I was cool with for like 5 episodes. And I'm fucking done with him.
And she gave me a shield, and I like it, okay?
And I fucking like this shield a lot. It's a good fucking shield.
Yomogi talked about growing up with Kyo. Back then, he was a strange kid who read books and talked about surfing waves. She says that he's seen him take things too far, but ignored it before. Now she's worried might be a bad guy. Anyways, they get all their gear. It cuts to Kyo, and he somehow skipped the timer from 3 days to 0 days. What? Why? What? To what end? To what end?
Bad guy stuff.
Also, all the vassal weapons people teleport to... All the people with vassal weapons teleport to Kyo's lab. Yomogi realizes that Kyo was a bad guy.
He was bad.
Yeah.
she realizes really late.
Yeah.
Really late. End episode.
Yeah. So this gets an Akame ga kill out of 7 deadly sins.
This works. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
good.
know, I don't know why I haven't connected this with the Kame ga kill at all. It's kind of the same thing.
It's pretty similar. Like, at least this
Yeah.
season is pretty similar. But
Yeah. Episode 12. Reason to fight. Kind of crazy they like basically do an entire climax in one episode.
yeah.
Is it?
Back in Naofumi's, is it? Yeah,
Is it?
I'm with you, Cody. Is it? It's a dope. Back in Naofumi's otaku days, he used to just relax and flip gear and lead clans. You know, like he says he's like it's chill, but there's absolutely nothing chill about leading a guild. I don't care how casual you are. If you're leading a guild, there's nothing chilled about that.
No.
Maybe
I was
in
like,
your universe.
I was an officer in a guild of like 20 people in World
Yeah.
of Warcraft, and that was fucking miserable.
Yeah, it's a job.
It's a job.
And people act like, and he's like, yeah, dude, I was just casual, you know, I just like video games. It was just something I liked. I'm like, no,
Man.
Some people are just good leaders like that, Kyle.
Okay, sure.
It's not about being a good leader. It's about people being shitty followers.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's coming from a bad leader.
It's coming from shitty followers that are playing World of fucking Warcraft going like, this guy stole 1 silver from me. Like, go kill a boar. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah. Kyo, meanwhile, became famous and made it his life. And then I think he got banned at one point. They didn't really go too hard at it.
Yeah, I was kind of
Also,
confused.
Kyo-
Did he kill himself?
Yeah, he also legit lead to his death over it.
he
Like, it
just
seemed like he
fucking
was
yeet-
banned
Okay,
and
so
he killed himself, and then he got pulled into
yeah,
this
so
world.
okay, so now Fumi found a book. All right, the other
Okay.
hero was in a game, and then Kyo just killed himself. You know,
Yep.
world works in mysterious ways.
World War's mysterious ways.
They'll just do whatever they want now. Like nothing matters.
I do-
Remember all those cool
I do-
rules were like, these are cool, dude. Like how it's crazy how instead of getting hit by a bus, he like read this book and then the world was in need and it summoned him. And now they're like, yeah, you
Yeah.
could also jump out a window. I don't know.
All right, man, hold on.
He's like the isekai that hasn't been written yet, where a dude's just like, I'm just fucking doing it.
You know, dude, honestly,
This bus isn't-
I'm 2 bad league games away of fucking following that dude. All right?
That's the next isekai,
Oh, I
right?
feel
Like
that.
I got sick of this world and decided if there was an isekai world, I should get there as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah. That's the
That's the
title.
anime
Pretty okay.
title.
Also, the animation of him jumping out the window needs to be like a regular GIF used
Yeah.
in conversation.
That's good, man. He just
Like-
crouches and just falls
Like,
over.
Yeah.
like
That's why I didn't.
Like-
it just looked like he was jumping down to
Yeah.
go down there, and I was like, did he just neck himself?
like that needs to be used when someone says something, like whenever Kyle says something dumb, and you're like, "Well, I need out," and like, me too. Anyways, Kyo is using the Spirit Turtle's power to start the waves. Now, Fumi was this close to punching a lady in the face about it. He,
I didn't understand that either. He's like, you associate with that motherfucker? I swear to God, dude.
if I could actually punch.
Season 1's coming back.
I'm about to season 1, bitch.
Boat Vassal does boat things like teleport everyone around. Now Fumi and his gang are now in Kyo's lab when they encounter some hybrid tiger people that just want Kazuki back. Weirdly, Yomogi is still shocked. She saw her make a dude so mad he killed himself. And she's like, oh my god, this is fucked up. Like,
It's like, damn, maybe we are the bad guys. Fuck.
anyways, Raphtalia really loves just ending every battle in one hit. The sword that they have really are just sharp bombs, like the bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen them actually use the swords. They just explode. That's the one thing they do. I'm pretty sure he just took a stick of TNT and then put a knife on it and said, here's your sword. Here you go. Why is it ticking? I don't know. Shut up.
Shut up. Let it go.
Let it go. Now go run at them. Now Fumi protects everyone from the explosion. They kind of just rehash the season 1 shit. Kyo introduces his fuck doll, a zombie Kazuki with a mirror vassal's soul implanted into it. He doesn't even have blood flowing in him, which really hurts my brain because how do you move Essentially, he's made a zombie that can wield a vassal weapon, which is kind of cool as hell. I don't know why he had to use Kazuki for it. That's the part that's really dumb. But the whole soul transplant, dude, I'm about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate when you like parts of things that you don't like.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Cody. You know?
Makes sense.
I just like his dick. I just like his dick and his ass.
That's fair.
He's a good artist.
And his hands.
No.
That's it.
That is it. Rishia and Naofumi confront the big bad evil guy Kyo. He's standing underneath an artificial hourglass. I mean, it's probably a real hourglass. I mean, you can't really make a fake hour. You can't. You know. Naofumi gets so mad that he breaks some blood vessels in his eyes. His eyes. He gets bloodshot just looking at him.
Yeah. That's real hatred.
That is some. I don't know why I haven't seen that before, where like on site a character just fucking breaks the blood vessel.
That's serious, dude. That's so good. I was like, dude, that is very real right there.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of hatred to just like literally see red because you've busted every blood vessel.
Yeah.
Because of how hard you're staring at someone. Whatever.
Grow up.
Grow
His
up.
rage shield is really fucking pulsing. Kyo just keeps taunting him like Naofumi is gonna actually cut himself in half. Dude, the animation for Naofumi using the rage shield was so good.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
This
And
is
he
where the
starts to-
whole budget for the season went.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He starts to use the blood sacrifice, and Naofumi really might cut himself in half just to kill him. He's like, dude, I'm gonna get 2 people to kill himself.
I'm morbing up right now, dude. I swear I'm gonna fuck you up.
It's fucking Thorbin time, dude.
It's Thorbin time, dude. That was my favorite part of Thor: Love and Thunder is when Jane Foster had the hammer and said it's Thorbin time.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
I love that. Kyo talks about how Naofumi is a dickbag who needs to enslave his friends. Rishia tries to say he's not a bad guy, but gets her throat grabbed about it.
Fucking love a good throat grab, dude.
Yeah. I thought
The Dragon Shield hero...
I started. Boy, y'all remember we were talking about preeking?
What kind of anime is this?
Freaking! I had to change
What
pants.
kind of anime is this?
Preeked way too much. Somebody hit me with that cum wand that we were talking about.
No, it's the bankais that make cum. The sheet guys make you preek. You know.
Oh.
Yep.
Could you imagine somebody screaming Bankai and you're just like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it happens though, because when Johnny Young, when JYB
Yeah.
screams Bankai, I'm fucking coming
That
everywhere.
was the first hands-free orgasm I've ever had in my
Yeah,
life.
that's what started
When he
the
says-
one jerk slurp.
When he says, "Don't talk to me like you already have a bankai," and he
And
fucking
then,
puts the
dude-
sword out.
And then he,
Dude, I gotta watch that again. Yeah.
I tell you what, dude.
That's in my circulation of hyped anime moments that
Yeah,
I
dude.
watch before I start the podcast to like
Yep.
get me in the zone. You know.
I watch
Get
that
me in
why
my
do I
Kanye
do
right
West.
before I come every time in my brain. Bankai! And then I come instant.
It's like that. It's All Might versus Nomu. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that
Yeah.
the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
When he punches him a bunch of times and then he's like,
Yeah, dude.
I can't do it. And he's like, I know you've heard these words, but I'll show you what they really mean. Gone, dude. Fucking gone, bro. Fucking balls are empty, dude.
Fucking love that show. God,
So
I fucking. I want to leave you guys right now and just go watch it.
Dude, I watched that clip at least. I'm literally Izuku with that clip. Like, I watch that clip like once every couple weeks. I'm just sitting there like, go fucking get him, dude.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
He has a the same All Might toy just.
Yeah, I'm just like, fucking go, dude.
The Dragon Shield hero calls Rishia a slut that just wanted to get in the bow hero's pants.
Dude, came in her whole fucking life, man.
It's fair, dude.
Dude, it's a
And she's like, yeah, that's fair.
She's like, yeah, she got me.
100%,
You're not wrong.
right?
Yeah.
You're not saying anything.
She's like,
do
plus
got-
2, you got me.
I do got a bow tattooed on my ass cheek, so kind of right.
Yeah.
I'd
I
still let him
kept trying to
slide.
be like, I'll be your quiver. Huh? Yeah.
You want to
I
put
can be
your arrows in me?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm still waiting for Raftalia to drop that line. Like, I know I've told you that I'm your sword, but I also want to be your sheath. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
They set that up. That was what the whole last episode in this season was about.
Yep.
Oh. We're still going to have to get to that episode.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't have
It's
to.
probably going to be like 3 sentences.
It
We
better
really
wrote
don't
it.
have to.
I wrote it.
Okay.
It's half a page.
It's fine.
Where am I?
He was grabbing her by the throat and telling her that she was trying to get in the bow hero's pants.
Rishia then Rishia says that Raftalia. Okay, all right, yeah.
You
Rishia
alright?
is kind of just cool with it though. She's just cool with it, and she says that Raftalia and Philo are different, and that whatever's inside Nafumi needs to get. She kind of like had the weirdest like anime logic. She was like, "That's okay, but you don't mean that about them."
Yeah.
And that means that we're good.
That's real. That's real good. Like sub sweetheart energy. You know.
This was like
Yeah,
the most
right?
I liked her character.
Yeah. She's like, you can say what you want about me because you're right and you kind of own my life.
Right.
But like, I know that's not how you feel about them, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, respect. Fucking real respect on that.
It was a little cute. Could have been worded better.
Yeah.
The
The dialogue
Rishia
in
then
this
defends now.
season was awful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So bad.
Rishia then defends Naofumi from some energy blast from Kyo. He tries to do some gravity magic in, but we already know that doesn't work. Internally, Naofumi is struggling with the Rage Dragon. He needs the flames that burn everything. He extends his hand. Ost takes it in his vision. He doesn't need that shield anymore.
She's like, I thought
Now,
I
Fumi-
told you. I told you. You don't need this shit anymore.
You're literally getting all hyped up because I died. You don't even remember the last thing I fucking said to you?
Yeah.
Grow
Yeah.
up. Grow up.
Like, actually remember me.
Actually remember me. Don't idealize me, you know?
Now Fumi transforms into his winged turtle form. Kyo grows wings of his own using a forbidden book technique. Now Fumi thanks everyone for always being there for him. There's something weird done where they take the mirror vassal weapon and use it in front of his Kamehameha to make it stronger, but I don't think a mirror is a magnifying glass. Can you
No.
explain that one? Go ahead. Can someone explain that one?
Okay, so if you
No,
put
don't.
light through the
Retort-
back of a mirror,
No.
it will go through the mirror and
No.
expand out because the mirror is just glass, you know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So what they didn't show, so in the back of the mirror, there's actually a mirussi that the beam shoots through and
Yep, there it is.
makes it stronger.
Which is why if you scream into a lady's ussy, she gets stronger.
Any of the ussies.
Any of the
You
us-
scream into any ussy, it's getting strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you could play me like a
I like
trumpet.
to give a couple like, ah! Like before I...
I just love his mic that just stops it.
Didn't
The
even
mic's like,
register.
no.
It's like, no. We're not doing that right now.
No.
just a quick old ussy scream. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's his mic hussy getting
gonna-
stronger. That's how it.
I'm just
That's
gonna.
why
I'm
it's
just
so
gonna.
strong.
I'm gonna sneak a little CHRISSY in your cussy. Yeah.
Anyways, it's like pig Latin, but it's just ussy.
Scream Ussy?
Scrussy? I don't know.
A scream
Scrussy
Ussy.
sounds gross.
Yeah, dude. You said
Scrussy
sick crusty.
sounds worse.
That sounds like a pizza crust pussy. Like a pig crust.
Dude, yeah. I'll take a large cheese with a CHRISSY on that.
A Zacrusty, please.
Yeah, a Zacrusty.
Yeah, let me get the pig crusty,
Yeah,
dude,
for
filled
that.
with cheese and cum.
Yeah.
Anyways, Keel, while disintegrating, says that they will all look like fools soon enough. The wave ends because he dies and the book falls to the ground. Everyone thanks Naofumi. He just kind of starts glowing to return home after, like, they do some talking. There's nothing fucking... Everyone's like, thanks, and then he just teleports home. Like, there's...
Yep.
Just can do it.
I mean, it
No,
says
the-
quest finished.
Yeah, the quest
Like-
was completed.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
him doing
that's
it.
fine. We can ignore it. We can ignore that. That's fine.
He just does it.
It just
And
does
Video
it
game
for
shit.
no
Hold
reason.
on. It's just video game shit. Because that's how he was able to go to the other world, because the spirit had
There's
been
a quest
taken, and
that
then
opened.
it was like, yeah, it was like, do you want this quest? And he's like, okay.
An episode.
Yeah. This got a Power Rangers out of... That's a dangerous one. I'm not going
A
to say
Rain
that.
Jussie.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist because they had chimeras.
Yeah.
And then Power Rangers because that's literally what happened at the end when they're like, they put all their weapons together, right? To like shoot at,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
I don't know why they did that. I don't know why.
Power Rangers.
It's something.
It's fine.
Episode 13. Flowers offered in recollection. I really didn't write much for this one. You guys are lucky. There is some sadistic part of me that was like, maybe I should just like,
This will actually
maybe I
be
should
new
make
to
half
me.
the podcast just this episode.
This will actually be new to me because it was like 10 minutes in the episode. I started to skip around and I just shut it off because it was honestly awful.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're back home and everyone's normal, and Naofumi even has his little cum raccoon with him.
Yep.
Also the Shikigami. It doesn't take long into this episode to realize that nothing is going to happen.
Yep.
I'll just say that there are 3 different stories in this one.
I mean, okay, dude.
One of them,
Dude, at the end of episode 12, they gave us the credits happening while the show was still ending, right? And then they gave us the little scenes of what happened during the season, and it was a full ending. Why do this? Like, what was the point?
Oh yeah, you skipped the thing that while Naofumi was gone, there was another wave.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a post-credit scene in episode 12 where
I
he
missed
comes
Yeah.
back. and
Itsuki,
they're
Ren,
like-
and the other one, they had to like actually step up and
Yeah.
fight a wave.
oh.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like they were going.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
this
yeah.
season could have been good maybe if it didn't have
It
like
could have been
this whole
great.
issue thing.
It could have been great.
Anyways, I'll just say that there are 3 different stories in this episode. One of them is Raphtalia going shopping. Does anyone want to talk about the yikes on this one?
Okay, so dude, I didn't know Rishia got down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah. I
That's it. That's all
I
have
did
for
not
you.
like it. I didn't.
It was
I-
awful.
It was kind of cute at some moments, and then it was really disgusting at other
It
moments.
was
So
cute
it just
until she's
all
like,
was a yikes.
yeah, and then after you wear this, you can gargle his cum. And I'm like, y'all still look like children. And then she's like,
And then I
it's
was
fine,
like,
I'm 20.
why
And
are you talking
Raphtalia's
about-
like, I don't know how old I am, and neither do you, so it doesn't matter. But we all look like kids anyway. Here's a bikini scene.
Raphtalia is like, age is just a number. You're like, you're not supposed to say that. No, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
No.
Not good.
She's like, yeah, lift her skirt up. Let's see that raccoon ussy, dude.
Rakusi, dude.
The raccoon ussy.
One is Kazuna pulling a castaway on an island for all the years.
This was
almost
pretty
could have
funny.
been a really like cool and like it could have either been like very funny or it could have been like very like dark, right?
Yeah.
Instead, it's just a story of her being hungry. She's like, I ate this, I ate that. It's like the worst person going to a new country and then they come back. You're like, how was the country? Like, I ate this, I ate that, I ate. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
but like how
This should have
And
been condensed into like a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
I just like
There
when
was-
you watch a show.
I saw some bugs, tried that, didn't like that.
in a show, the
Couldn't get
things
a
that
good
sticks
cheeseburger.
with you is the shit you just seen. That's why some shows you're like, dude, this show was dope as fuck, and then you rewatch it, you're like, actually, it was just the last like 2 episodes. It was super dope. Why would you end this shit with like the worst thing you've made? I don't understand.
I don't know. They should have made it an OVA.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
like this
they
feels
should've
like
just
an
made
OVA.
it an end of. Or they could have taken this episode where they're like explaining stupid shit like this that nobody cares about and showing off children. Put that in the middle somewhere. Like, just make that a stupid fucking thing that happens. I don't know.
Also, the entire like crescendo of this like mini story is that she discovers salt
Yeah.
is a seasoning.
Yep.
That's
TIL.
it's a fun story. The last one, the season finisher. Oh boy, this is what it's about. Raphtalia's asking OST what it means about what does it mean to get as intimate as fast as possible. Rishi is too embarrassed. Also, the world turtle just whispers a lewd thing to Raphtalia's ears. Raftalia is like, I'm sorry. Oh, what?
Do what with his what?
Yeah, they're like, where? Hold on. Then they fucking discuss it with Philo, and Philo's like, what, mating?
Yeah.
I want out. I want out.
I immediately was incredibly uncomfortable. When she was talking to Raftalia, I was like, okay, this is kind of okay. And then as soon as Philo's like, oh yeah, I know what that is, I'm like, I'm so far out. Like,
I'm so
get
happy
me
I
the
stopped
fuck
watching it.
out of here.
Dude, I would have started punching
Get
my
me-
fucking monitor.
Get me.
yeah.
Like, I don't even need the parachute. I'm out. You know?
Yeah, I'm like fucking Kyo, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just out the window,
Yeah.
man.
Bye. This was fine. Here we go.
Yeah, dude, it was literally just a birds and the bee talk, and that's pretty much how it ended. And then they like finished that story, and then they like dropped some flowers over a field to say goodbye to.
they wrap
Ost,
it up
and then
with that, with like an emotional send off to fucking original soundtrack. That's it.
And then
That's
you get a little goodbye to the Force Ghost of Ost, and this is Star Wars end season.
Yeah. This gets a, I'm not giving this a rating out of I'm not giving this a rating.
Yeah, if I
Same.
can actually relate this to anything, I'm on a list. So
Yeah. I'm going to give this a big old pass out of a big old pass.
Oh yeah, when we
I mean, like,
passed-
okay.
yikes.
when we did when we did Dope or Chokes, we never gave an overall. Like you guys just did your rating for these
Oh,
episodes.
yeah.
For the whole season, what would you give it? Because I'm still giving it a rope.
I'd give it a rope.
I would give it a rope.
Yeah, it's a rope.
Like-
It's weird that where like if you put it to this, I'm like choke, and the previous one I was like it's almost a dope, but it's a choke. And then like you're like together, I'm like that's a rope. That's
It's just
the biggest rope.
Yeah, because like the overall thing was so disjointed and gross and like
Yep.
Yeah.
not interesting whatsoever.
Like if season 3 comes out and it kills it, like this season, you'd be like, just skip 2. Like it's so bad.
Oh,
Like,
Hunter. Like you could literally read like a paragraph synopsis.
Yeah, this is pretty
that's it.
much like the Bount arc from Bleach.
Yeah.
You know,
Except I
just
like
don't
the
even-
Bount arc.
Well,
I say in the Bound
everyone's
arc, there was still a lot of cool shit that happened. But as a whole, you're right. As a whole,
everyone's-
you're right.
Yeah.
Everyone's wrong sometimes. It's all right. It's all right.
I have my
He's
bad
next. He's gonna
opinions.
say
It's
the
fine.
fucking where Ichigo talks to a sword was a bad arc too. That shit was dope as fuck, dude.
No, that shit was fire. What are you talking about?
Dope.
The coolest thing that happened in the Bounce arc is when he turned into the Hollow. That
Yeah.
was literally the coolest
Dude,
part.
that will forever
the
be
rest of it?
But that will forever stick with me because it was so fucking dope. At least there was one
Yeah,
moment
for
like
sure.
that. But you're
was
right.
fine
The
with
rest
all
of
of
it
it.
was pretty dog shit.
Yeah, but it's the same thing here. When Raftalia fucking cuts the dude in half and she's like, don't fucking move. And then he steps and then falls apart.
No, it's
That's
not the
equal.
same at all.
And you gave this a dope.
That's equal. That's equal.
No, it's
you're
not, it's
giving the
not
Bounce
equal
arc a
at
dope?
all.
I'd give the part of the Bounce arc where Ichigo did that out of like 40 episodes. Yeah, that one episode gets a dope. The rest of it is fucking garbage. Dude.
I love it. We're like, what do you think about the whole season? You're like, well, I'm going to talk about the Bound arc instead.
That's a bad. I mean, like, it's a rope, man. This is bad. It's not good. I feel bad. The dialogue was awful. The overall story, butt juice. It's not it for me.
Yep.
Real mad. You hit the lowest
Yeah.
of lows on this one after
Yeah.
you fucking crushed it out of the park in the
Such a
first
fall
season.
from grace, dude.
Such
It's
a
just so crazy how
This is pretty much the definition of whiplash.
yeah, it didn't go from like amazing to mediocre. It went from amazing to just a like something that I would never recommend or want to watch ever again. That's insane.
Yeah.
How do you do
Yeah.
that shit?
Yeah, at least like Baki was like consistently good all the way through.
Dude, I don't want to say it. The more shit we watch, the more I'm like, I'd still watch Baki over all this shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
There's
and
been
I don't
some
even like
bad
Baki,
shit.
dude.
You
I hate
fucking
Yeah.
you getting converted,
Those
dude. That's the
goalposts
thing.
would be moved.
Yes.
I,
Cody's about to retroactively give Baki a dopest dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking
like-
edit yourself in. It's like, I want to go on the record and say I was wrong. I didn't know. I didn't know it was out there. Okay.
Dude, if we start like just naming shit we've watched, like Assassin Aristocrat, Baki, I'm watching every season of Baki.
I would give Baki a dope as fucking dope every episode
Yeah.
over anything from Assassin. Dude,
Season 2 Shield
The
Hero
fucking-
Baki, I'm going with Baki though.
Easy.
Because
Baki.
fucking
Baki-
Baki butt slap, dude.
Baki's so, in my opinion, dog shit and bad and dumb, but it's very self-aware of it and it just does it. The problem
yes.
is
and
it
there's a
doesn't.
lot of fun parts to it.
There is some fun. Not I wouldn't go with a lot. There is some
There's
fun.
a lot, dude.
Dude,
No,
all
it's
those
not.
explanations, dude.
Dude, the
Oliver
explanations are
breaking his
amazing.
fucking motorcycle.
Nope. Dog shit.
No way. Unreal.
I don't remember what
You're
I'm
gonna
saying.
fucking look at Pac-Man. You're gonna look at human Pac-Man and say that's dog shit.
And you're gonna look me in
at
my
you and
face
Pac-Man.
and tell me that's stupid. Grow
Just
the
do
grow
it.
all the way
You're gonna
up,
tell
dude.
me watching
gonna
fucking
tell-
Che Guevara take a hair and
Yeah.
fucking going into somebody's ear and just slicing a cochlea up.
You're gonna
gonna
tell
tell me
me
that's
you're gonna tell me a 10-minute explanation of how the mouth, the tongue, and the lips move is
Yeah.
bad, dude.
It's
You're
so
actually out of your
bad.
fucking mind, dude.
I
You're
can't
actually
believe-
out of your fucking mind.
Out of all
You're
the
gonna tell me a
Baki-
sewer fight where a dude breaks all the glass on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Out of all the Baki we've watched, why are you guys quoting so much the worst season? Baki Hanma was the worst season of Baki that we've
Oh,
seen.
you're so wrong,
Absolutely.
dude.
You're so fucking wrong. It's unreal. dude.
How?
Holy shit.
Dude, they are all
That's
equal.
the only one that I gave like a positive rating to.
They're all equal. to
You're
me.
insane.
They're
dude.
all equal to me, man.
No.
I love all of it.
That shit
love all of it.
sucked asshole.
Nope.
And we still
That's the wrong.
do how many seasons? And I don't even want to talk about. I'll start crying. I'll get so sad and angry. Like why hasn't Yujiro and Baki even had like a little fight? Like why hasn't anything with them happened?
Grappler Baki.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't.
I know.
You can't step
I know.
into the middle
I
of
haven't
the
seen
thing.
it. Some dude's gonna write a fucking
That's
review
like that's
bitching
like
about
that's
that
like
too.
watching 900 episodes. That's like watching 900 episodes of Naruto Shippuden and be like, why haven't Naruto and Sasuke ever fought?
or fucked.
It's like, yeah, or fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. It's dumb.
Not my fox hussy.
It's dumb. Still
like
better
watching-
than this. Still better than this, which is crazy for me to say.
That's like watching all of Dragon Ball Super and being like, I can't believe Goku and Vegeta haven't fought.
They fought a little bit in Super, but whatever. Whatever.
When?
They bicker.
When?
Name.
They bicker.
When
They
they fight?
bicker
Go ahead.
all
Probably
the fucking
disagree.
time.
Come with me. Okay, so do Yujiro and Baki. They bicker
And then-
all the fucking time.
You remember? Doesn't Vegeta do like? Isn't he like a slime guy at one point? They fight him. That's the same thing, basically.
Yeah, and wasn't like Vegeta standing behind Goku when he just railed the fuck out of Chi-Chi, right?
And wasn't
No, other way
Vegeta
around.
wasn't Vegeta bent over a rock when Goku started fingering the dog shit out of his asshole? You remember that? And made him
Dude,
come everywhere.
I couldn't watch all of that. At first,
You're a
I was like,
coward.
this is kind of cool.
You're a fucking coward,
and then
dude.
I saw him get laid out on the rock, and I was like, oh.
When Vegeta
This
gets
is what's
laid
happening.
out on the rock and Goku shoots a ki blast and his cock falls down, like it flops down.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
I didn't get that far.
enthralled, dude.
Did we put that in the D-Gen chat?
I saw.
We should
I
put
saw.
it in the DJ.
I
I
saw
don't think
the.
it was posted.
I'll post
I saw
it
the
in there.
finger go in the butt, and I went. I don't know how much longer this is going for, but I
It-
can only assume.
Dude,
this gets worse,
he
so I can't do it
fingers his
anymore.
asshole for a while.
yeah, and then he
Yeah,
puts a
I
fucking
know.
capsule in it.
And then he puts a
And
capsule in
I'm
it. And
forever. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
It doesn't. The capsule doesn't.
They don't expand
capsule. It
Yeah.
doesn't do the thing.
you're right. It
Yep.
should do the thing.
You're gonna put.
I wanted him to get ripped in half by a house.
Yeah.
It'd be like putting a power pole in someone's ass and not doing the thing the power pole does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's insane.
You know.
I put for the Twitch people that are watching, I put this amazing GIF in the DGen chat in our Discord. Please go watch it.
It was. It is a lot. You
It's
need
a
to
movie.
prepare yourself.
Prepare
You need to
yourself.
Prepare yourself
It's
for
a
what you're
long
about to
GIF,
see.
but boy, when his meat falls out of his pants, it's it's a thing of art.
Yeah.
And then he also takes
Boy,
he
boy,
also
howdy.
takes the asshole and he like spreads
Like-
it. He
Yeah,
like
he
spreads
squeezes
he spreads
Oh.
it open.
it is.
a lot.
I will 100% say it is very well animated.
It is very
You know,
well
Yeah.
animated.
They took their time.
It's also
A
accurate.
lot of attention to detail.
I think
to
Vegeta
parts.
has a
That's
juicy
why I think-
asshole, dude.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it was a little too much for me because I'm like, this is
It-
too real.
Yeah.
You know.
It's finger licking.
It's
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
dude. After Goku was done, he's like, easy, bro.
It's a lot.
Oh god, I'd rather have a fucking 2-hour podcast on that GIF than what we just watched. This was fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we really could talk way too long about it.
Oh, easy.
Good. I mean, we already got a
It's a lot
couple
to
minutes
dissect.
in for a GIF that's like 30 seconds long, so
30 seconds. It's like 4 minutes long, dude.
it's pretty long.
Watching it again is a lot shorter than it felt.
Well, the
watching
first-
it
yeah, the first time
the
I-
first time, I was like, it's still going.
Yeah.
It's still going.
The first time I thought I was in a movie theater, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Damn, shit. Lionsgate produced this? Damn.
Wait, Mappa,
started, like, put
Mappa
my-
did the animation?
Mappa did the
fuck,
animation?
UFO
Let's go.
table?
my cursor
Grow up.
over it, trying to see if there's like a little bar to see how long.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 2 hours left on this.
Yeah, dude. Thank God we talked about that to clear the palette of what we just watched.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout
I
out.
don't know, man.
Shout out the first season of
Shout out
Shout
the
out the
first
first
season
season.
of Shield Hero, dude. Shout out the characters in the
Yeah.
first season. Shout out them not.
Honestly, shout out the first 7 episodes of Shield Hero Season 2. Shout out the Spirit Tortoise, probably the best character ever to grace anime.
Okay,
Best,
dude.
Yeah.
Shout out Vegeta getting his finger
Shout out,
fucked.
shout out OST, you know?
Yep.
For like
Vegeta getting
showing
out
girls how to
original
fuck.
soundtrack.
minutes.
Original soundtrack,
Yeah.
fuck.
Shout out this episode being
Shout out
over.
getting cut in half and getting so mad that you walk forward to die.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
the one
actually,
good
shout out
scene in
that.
the entire
Shout,
show.
shout out the Tigers, dude.
Shout out the
I don't know.
Tigers for saying you came to the wrong hood. Yep.
I mean, we need to end it though on
Shout
shout
out-
out finger fucking Vegeta. Shout out Goku finger fucking the cum out of Vegeta. Right?
Yeah.
Goku just fucking getting in there, dude.
I don't
think-
think
you
that's
think
the
you could
sound
make-
it makes. It's
You
like
think you can make like a You think you could make like an
was
energy like anal bead, like just a little key, like
Yeah, dude. He fucking he just shoots a ball of key up his asshole.
Shout out ball of key up the asshole.
Shout out ball of key up my asshole.
Fucking on your mom, I pull it out and hit her with the bankai. Or they watch shake the night, built like Bon, I can't die. Suki on me, live your past, bitch, look in my eye. Lock the door, drop your pants, you'll